Yeah.
Why I say we've been live for an hour and 30 minutes?
1 minute and 33 seconds.
Oh. The seconds we count every week?
Yes. You just don't pay attention because it
I
usually
talked
be
about
about
you
3
being
hours.
gone for 2 weeks and acting like they don't know how to work. Hey, in my defense, I had a lot
There
of
is
shit
no
going.
defense.
There is no defense.
Yes.
There's no defense for common sense.
Because I was like, fuck been rolling this whole time. Sorry, I need a piece of this meat.
Pause.
No pause here.
There's no pause needed for her.
Nah, you're not talking to me like that. Pause. Pause it.
Oh, we got company on Thursday.
Who?
Somebody was supposed to be there before.
That could be anybody. Tell you know how many people.
Ginseng, ain't that dick shit?
What?
Ginseng.
It actually is. I only grabbed it. This been in the fridge for like a year.
Yo.
I'm like, I remember them ginseng commercials, and them was dick.
Ginseng and
Before
horny
there was
goat
a,
weed.
before there was a honey pack, there was ginseng.
There was honey goat weed.
Yeah.
Or Spanish fly if you happen to be Mexican.
Horny goat weed, Spanish fly, and energy drinks with ginseng in it.
And you drink some ginseng in it. But that's not why I'm drinking it.
I don't care why you drink it.
I needed my sugar levels are low and I ain't got no sodas in the fridge.
That just sounds.
Now you,
Hey,
do you go
never mind.
home?
You work for the city. I'm like, if you need a job, my job is hiring.
I don't work for the city, but even so, my job is only part time. So, no, Mike.
What's your banking experience? You got banking experience.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
Right. You got banking experience. I got you. Let me send you the link, fam.
Yeah.
When I tell you this is the easiest banking job I have ever had, it's the call center, right? Guess how many people work in the call center?
Do you say like 50?
No, that's the whole company.
Oh, shit.
It's 3 in the call center.
Oh, damn.
If 50 work in the whole company, how many people you think really be at work on any given day?
Oh, they be there. But the job is, look, we have been spoiled, or let me say, we have been punished by shit that's unnecessary. There's no such things as occurrences. As long as you give my boss a call in advance saying you can't make it, it ain't nobody already off, cool, take the day. If you ain't got no sick time, or let's just say you just don't want to use your fucking sick time, you just take it unpaid.
That's what I don't understand
That's
about
why
companies.
I don't understand companies why they don't do that either.
Like, why am I getting punished by you? Because I'm like, you know what? I really need this time off. Like, if I ain't paid for it, fuck it. That's the consequence. You're mad at me like I'm not already docking my own fucking pay.
As long as you are not already scheduled for Saturday, you can take up to 4 hours off your schedule during the weekday and just work on Saturday.
Yeah. I think that a lot of employers, they don't really understand how employees want to work for them and actually will do their fucking job when they have like options for like flexibility and shit. Like, cause sometimes you don't feel like doing that shit, but you know what? I'm really not feeling productive right now, but I know I ain't doing shit Saturday, and I know I usually got a little extra juice to burn. I just go in on Saturday and knock them little, whatever hours out. As long as the shit is getting done, who fucking cares? Yeah. But
as long as that shit's getting done, don't bitch at me on how I got it done. When you send a motherfucker in there to kill a nigga, you don't ask me how I'm gonna kill him. You just want me to kill him, right?
I don't know. Sometimes they got special requests.
I was gonna say I don't know. Sometimes
because they be wanting they want the person that's gonna die. No,
Tom,
you sent them.
The government did not care how we killed Osama bin Laden. They just wanted that motherfucker off the earth.
But what's her name from Game of Thrones definitely gave a damn how she killed Joffrey.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And then came back and said, it was me. Now do what you must.
But even then, that goes to show Cersei cared how she was killed.
One of those paper towels.
Cersei cared. She wanted her to suffer. So she was mad because she didn't.
It died away from under the
yeah. So, that's kind of to Juan's point.
Actually, okay.
But no,
You win in court today.
Right, that's all I'm saying,
You
bro.
win in court.
no. He was on the opposite end. He said as long as they getting killed, it don't matter. I was saying that it's to some people it does matter because like Cersei was pissed. She was like, she should have died screaming. But no, but even me and one like we was having a conversation like as far as like with insurance and shit
Fuck
on
insurance.
the way here.
That's a scam.
That's
The biggest scam.
For me to be paying for medical insurance every single month, and then you to tell me that some medical shit is not covered. The only fucking requirement should be that it's fucking medical because it's medical insurance.
I never understood that part. Like I never got where you can say, "Oh, we're not gonna pay for that." If I'm paying you consistently, they were like, "We know." I don't even care if you say, "Okay, we're only gonna pay 50% of that," but y'all were flat out saying, "No, we're not paying that."
Hit you with that. Ooh, looks like you're out of our area.
It keeps me alive to do this. Therefore, you'll keep getting paid for me. What the fuck is the problem?
I think my biggest thing is like, okay, you're telling me, oh, we're not going to pay for this.
Eat a dick.
So I have been paying on this medical insurance, dental insurance, whatever the fucking case may be, 2 years without incident. I ain't had no hospitalizations. I ain't had no root canals. I ain't had none of this shit. All right, bitch. Well, how about this? Since you don't want to pay for it, how about all the money that I paid you for 24 months? You just refund me my shit. Since clearly you're not fucking doing nothing with it.
Somebody said that
you ain't had to pay no claims for me, so my money should still just be sitting there. But
Somebody
no, you're
said they
using
should do
it
that.
for other people's shit to pay them the fuck out. Chris Rock makes my ass itch, but that just in case shit joke that he made about insurance a long time ago, I still stand behind him all these years.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the only things that I was like, he don't get on my nerves, and that's
Damn,
true.
when you say it like that, what the fuck do they do with the money?
They pay everybody that works there.
No, fuck that. Whatever I give you should be just this is my stockpile. I may not use this
Because
money.
if that's the case,
It should be. You should be able
but
to get
just
up.
in case I need some
Insurance
shit.
should work like this. We'll front you the money for your medical bills as you pay us. But after you paid so much, that much of whatever you need to have done is guaranteed to get paid. So if I get in a car accident of working and paying this insurance for 20 years, and it requires for them to give me a whole new spinal system, they should be like, you have $100,000 in your account right now. We'll go ahead and pay up to $100,000. The other $50,000 for your spine comes out your own pocket.
but that's the thing.
And
It's already
okay with
that
that.
100,000 is out of your own fucking pocket because that's what you've been paying into the fucking. It's basically your reserve.
Okay, so let's say they should cover the other 50,000. Then I'm alive. I can move. I got this bionic thing, so I'm probably gonna go join the Avengers. I'll borrow it from Tony.
So basically, Painkiller from Black Lightning.
And I'm so mad he did not get his spin-off show.
But no, that is some wild
Very
shit. Even like with flex spending accounts,
I will never get those.
you putting and I always did because obviously I'm sickly, so I've always needed it.
I get the HSA ones. I never got the flex ones.
Yeah, but you do now. See, I always did flex spending because like
That's immediate because you do a lot of immediate stuff.
No, but also like because I worked for the city.
Right.
And working for the city, like we had one for parking. They don't check your fucking receipts for parking and shit. So all of that money that you put into the side, tax free for flex spending, I just take that shit and then I go Christmas shopping with it.
I'm okay. That makes sense. You work the system. Me personally, I always got the HSA because I
Fuck
drove.
Christmas.
Bro, you had one person to shop for. One.
I don't give a damn if I had 20 people to shop for. Fuck Christmas.
Look, shopping for 20 people would make it even worse.
Right. That one kind of don't work in your favor, bro. Unless you buying everybody $10 gifts.
Tom, point still stands. Fuck Christmas.
Well, you got beef with Xmas.
Christmas shopping is dog shit.
You shopping for one person who you got one specific gift.
You want to know?
I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to see your part because you have to remember. I have a family with kids.
This is why. Fuck Christmas right now.
Okay.
when me being a good son interferes with my individual happiness, fuck Christmas.
So you bitching and moaning
Yes.
because you have, for one time out the whole year,
Yes.
you are required to buy your mama a gift, so you could not get a pair of shoes
Yes.
on top of the 27 pair you already got this year.
65. Put some respect on
Look,
And you're not even going to wear them.
that.
I know you.
It doesn't matter. That's not the point.
Pay
That's not
retail price like everybody else and let it go, bro.
See, that's that. Now you finna fall down my rabbit hole. It ain't gonna be no retail price when I go back and get these shoes.
They just don't just
No,
with the L.
no, fuck that.
Take
Well,
the L, bro.
I can't take no L.
Take the L, bro.
Not on these, I can't take no L. So I tell you right
Why
now,
don't you pre-plan for them?
December 25th, somebody better have some motherfucking DMPs under the tree. If I got to go buy my own shoes, I'm gonna be so upset.
but because of like the whole little raffle and shit, how that goes now, like with
He got to
You
pay.
got a lottery
You got
and
to pay
shit
whatever
for it?
resale price is.
no, I know that part, but it's like
Hey, you want?
if that is on your list, but then they can't hit and get them, then what?
Yeah.
Hi, Brett.
Here's,
Oh, I was wondering if the comments were working because it was like 8 people there the whole time and nobody said anything.
here's
I was
what
confused.
really made me want to
Here's
cry.
what really grinds your gears.
Here's what really made me want to cry. I never hit on like the in-store pickup where like you could just come and get your shoes like same day. I usually go through sneakers and then take a week to get them. I was like, I ain't gonna have no money to get these shoes right now because I spent all my money on Christmas shopping, which is cool.
So you're done Christmas shopping, and that's why you're so angry.
Right.
Okay.
And then Foot Locker. Hey, you won. Come pick these shoes up. Size 13. DTLR. Hey, you won. You gotta pick these shoes up before the end of the day. I was like, ain't this a bitch? I was out there.
So you won the shoes.
I won
to
the
pick
shoes.
them up,
Pick them up.
but you couldn't pay for them.
Can't pay for them.
When was this?
Shoes came out Saturday.
So because you didn't pick them up by the end of Saturday, you no longer have them.
Why don't you have the Dave app downloaded where you can print yourself $250?
This would have, this would have actually been the time that had you said, Mimi, can you, loan me into whatever? Because I've been hitting that pot up. Should have said something.
He didn't need them. That's what the Lord is telling him.
No,
At the end of the
all right.
day, and the Lord is telling you, and he's being a dick about it all in the same breath.
Because I'm gonna go ahead and
I never liked
for
that
the
song.
first time in over a year. Over a year. This is a thank you, Britt. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna give an update and kind of explain to people what's been going on. But this is the first time in over a year, like since I got hurt. I got hurt December 28th. And once I got hurt, like not being able to, y'all know I was killing with fucking them Amazon deliveries and doing DoorDash and Grubhub and all that shit. Nigga, my fucking leg be giving out. Like I'll try it like every now and then. Like I'll do it like a couple days start the weekend and shit. But then my fucking leg be hurting all week. It's that constant hopping in and out of the truck. Is my leg not ready for that? But this is the first time that I have been just like caught up and like nothing is like behind, nothing. And that is all thanks to Pato, because I have been fucking struggling. Because I gotta look at, I have to take care of me, the kids, and my fucking mom. And I'm only working part-time. So all of this time that I've been like trying to catch up and shit, it was a lot. So finally being able to like start out 2024 and I don't owe anything.
Unfortunately, on the other side of the coin, I'm behind the 8 ball for a moment.
Hey, man, it be like that.
That was like for the first time all year, I'm actually behind the 8 ball. That job transition shit killed me.
Oh, that'll definitely do it. So it's like, but a couple things like happened back to back that allowed me to be able to catch up. Like one, getting that pay increase, and then like with them retro on it and giving us like the that retro pay on our check, that also ended up being the same month that we got 3 paychecks in that 1 month. So it was like I had the bonus pay, but then I actually had technically like a bonus check for that month. And then with me hitting Pato for 3 days. One thing about me, like when I have the money, like I'm responsible with it. I pay my bills up quick. I'm in a place now where I can finally do stuff that my kids have been asking for. They're real understanding. My kids are super considerate. Like they know their dads don't help with shit, so they don't be sweating me about stuff. Especially because they like shit. If we don't get it now, we'll fucking get it later. But all of this shit with jelly beans.
And that's my thought process. Cause like I don't stand on a lot of shit, but like borrowing money for my vices, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah. So like I ain't finna borrow no money so I can go buy some fucking weed or like buy a pair of tennis shoes. Nah, you gotta say shit like that for when you really in the motherfucking jam. It's like, yo, cuz, I never asked you for nothing.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like, yo, Mimi, let me borrow this. You're like, motherfucker, did I loan you money to get shoes? You broke ass nigga. Broke ass. Hey, you know what I did watch before we like get too deep into the show? I watched the Tubi movie.
Which one?
I watched Hole in the Wall.
Dog, first of all, that is some bull. Yo, I love to support my people, but bro,
hey, whoever wrote that shit,
Baby Drew did.
Shout out to Baby Drew.
That's the first of all. I didn't realize my man's got that old.
Baby, he old as a bitch.
Dog, I didn't realize my man's got that old. My man, dog, bro. He definitely was the epitome of an old nigga.
There's no way filming this movie they didn't go through like multiple takes.
They had to,
because half the time, like his dialogue is so inaudible. I'm like, Baby Drew, what you saying, folks?
Like, he definitely had no script.
Oh, he was freeballing?
I definitely feel like bro had no script. Two, I don't know what it is, but whenever Kelly Kills is in something, I like watching it with her in it because she just funny for no reason. The fact that she literally was walking around with this briefcase,
with all this money,
just ready to buy a dog. Then so for those of y'all who didn't watch it, the Hole in the Wall is that Ralph's bar right there on, is that Lisbon? Yes. Lisbon and North Avenue. So if you ever got off that freeway,
the owner that he actually just died.
Yeah,
not long ago, probably like within the last week or so.
Oh shit, damn, that's fucked up. But rest in peace to him. But that's the bar they use for this whole thing. Number 2, Ernest is in this, which makes me laugh too. Eda Blackman,
Montgomery.
Yeah, shout out to E because he's been in a lot of movies lately because he's filming one right now too. Every local comedian was damn near in there. Cause Myron in there.
Pimpin', was that Pimpin'
y'all.
They went and got Pimpin'
Kid.
I told y'all, I think we should do it.
I told you, dude, I am legitimately working on 5 Tubi scripts as we speak
get
right
one
now.
wrote so we can get one filmed.
Well, sometimes it's creativity. It takes a minute. And so when I'm stuck on one, I just go work on the other one. I got the horror movie coming through. Broken Bloods and Bad Bootlegs is getting worked on.
So what you're saying is because your brain can't focus on one thing at a time, we gonna get nothing. Because that's what that sounded like.
But then when I'm done, you're gonna have like all the you're gonna be in like 5 movies at one time, bro.
Look, my acting chops is impeccable because when y'all on my OnlyFans, y'all can't tell who I don't even like that.
You know what the fuck?
Why you always gotta?
How did we get here?
Go back there.
It had nothing to do with that.
Right.
She ain't here to back you up on this bullshit. You know that, right? Okay. You.
But it was a great movie. I laughed the whole time.
Not a great movie, but it was still.
Well, I mean, it was great for what it was.
When he had to babysit them grown ass kids,
it was great for the expectations that were set.
I want people to understand, Tubi movies are not supposed to be
good.
Well, I was getting my makeup done.
A 3-star Tubi movie is a damn good movie.
I was getting my makeup done like weeks ago. And what the fuck party was that? We was going somewhere. Damn, what was that?
Weeks ago?
If you were getting your makeup done
for a party?
It was something. It was something going on because I had
to been a minute because you haven't gotten your makeup done to go nowhere.
Was we all going?
Wait,
Yeah.
was it a year ago?
No.
What the fuck?
No. I can't. I can't even remember what we was doing, but no, that's what it was. It was for my pop up shop.
Okay. Because I was like, we ain't went nowhere
Yeah.
in a while.
Yeah, but no. So when I was getting my makeup done for my pop up shop, like it was actually interesting, but it's not a Tubi movie. Like it's a series. I didn't know they had series too.
Oh, the Dirty D. Yeah.
It's so like it really, really sounds like niggas is like if you walk in and motherfuckers is just having a conversation and shit, like it's so I don't know. It just even though people's acting kind of suck.
Not every
The
Tubi movie has bad acting.
Right. So I was surprised, but I think it was because like the shit felt so fucking real. Like it really sounded like if you was to walk in a room with a group of hood niggas, like this is exactly how the shit would sound.
The
when you was
Dirty
talking.
D.
Like remember how when we used to have like we'd be sitting there talking and the shit would just be recording.
Yeah.
That's
How
how
our-
it sounded.
how
Like a
our
motherfucker was
original-
just like roll it, and then all of a sudden they just turn that shit into a fucking part of the movie.
So I got to give
I'm mad you knew what it was called.
Yeah, Monte be
it's
preaching
like
about that.
literally
That's
one of the
one
most-
thing, dog.
It's one of the most popular series on Tubi. So when you say it's a series, by default, we're gonna think that one right away. Then you got to prove us something else. No, Detroit, I gotta give them credit. Whoever the drug dealers and pimps in Detroit who need to wash their money, they really invest in their movies coming out of Detroit. And they really use the same 8 to 10 main actors and actresses out of Detroit that star in all these different movies. So
it's like the hood Adam Sandler.
yeah. So literally the Dirty D has damn near had 9 of them in there. And the only reason I have to say I had because whatever ended season 2, there was this big whole blow up about 2 of them not coming back. And it was supposed to be about money. You know, they made this big deal on internet, on Instagram about it, which pissed off the writers. So they did this special episode that Monte watched the other day that basically wrote them out the story. So when season 3 does drop, you're not like, well, damn, where the hell these niggas go?
All right.
So, but yeah, it's actually good. Britt want to know what you eating. But no, dog. I don't know why people really shit on Tubi and the bad acting movies in Tubi.
Good,
because there's been bad black movies for years.
Oh yeah.
What was that? Fat Beach.
Bro.
Prime example.
Every time I say bad black movies, I get attacked on the internet. So.
Because you be going for the jugular, dog. You be saying,
but these movies are fucking bad.
I didn't say they wasn't bad, but they're loved by millions. So
that's cool.
You gotta expect the backlash.
You can love a bad movie.
It's called Mala Beef. It's like
Mom Loves Beef.
No, Mala Mala. It's a
freaky ass lady.
Because what's the name of the fucking pep? Is it Sweatshop? You know,
Sweatshop.
Shawarma.
Sweatshop.
Sweatshop.
Were you looking for the word shawarma?
It's a spicy like the Asians and shit. It's a like
Talk
a pepper.
to the wrong person. I barely eat Asian food, so
yeah, you know. And we can't talk about Chinese food.
No.
We trying to convert.
Right, we trying to turn him into a Chinese.
Hey, bamboo shoots good as motherfucker.
Bamboo
eating
shoots.
stick, eating freshly cooked stick.
Eating Bambi's asshole.
Ugh, that's nasty.
Dear ass.
Work. I mean, it must be good because it'll be the only things pandas eat over there.
Bamboo.
Bamboo. They just really be over there just going to town on some bamboo.
That's because pandas have chlamydia.
No, that's koalas.
Same thing.
No, they're not bears. And they want you to stop calling them bears. They're marsupials.
Koala bear.
They're not bears.
That's what they call them at the zoo, nigga.
And they want them to change that.
First of all, Tone, we have been on this.
They submit a statement in a press release to
Yes,
say
the Australians
bears.
want you. They are not bears.
We have been on this planet for far too long to not understand that white people are going to do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Yeah, they really do.
So if that's a koala bear, then that's what the fuck we gonna call it.
Until
Tone is
you
a
go over there to
terrorist, right?
Australia and they kick your ass.
No, he doesn't.
It's not that I don't like Chinese food. It's just if you give me several
You don't put
choices,
respect on Chinese
I won't
Right.
pick Chinese food first.
So you know how y'all be trying to convince me to play Warzone? That's what I'm gonna start doing with you and Chinese food.
I'm not saying I won't eat it. I have
No
choices.
but you don't
They're
like
just
it.
not
you
first
don't,
choices.
You don't like it the way we like it.
It be like that,
and we
sometimes.
respect that.
It's just so good.
Man, they paying the Chinese people paying for any fucking thing, and that's just fucking amazing.
And that's probably part of the problem. They just throw anything in a fucking pan.
Some niggas eat ass, some niggas eat MSG.
I eat both.
I don't eat ass, so I pick the MSG.
Wow, boy. If that's how you making your life choices.
Hey, man. Need all that sodium, fluoride, everything.
You get that in ass too. Shit.
That
What kind of
is
ass
wild.
you eating that got salty? Why you eating salty ass,
These
bro?
bitches be bleaching their booty holes.
Oh,
Show me the lie.
Tell you that
So is that considered like
you
a preservative or an additive?
I just know that the bitches bleaching their. Kanye said it in the song. If you bleach your asshole and you ruin my shirt.
Does that make him an asshole?
Right.
I know, but I'm saying like if you eat a bleached booty hole, is that considered a preservative or an additive?
Shut up.
Salty.
Wow.
Shut up. Because I don't want to think about that.
That's
That's why I'm telling you to shut up.
It's definitely gonna spike your blood pressure.
That is an answer that it's gonna haunt you.
That shit probably tastes like that salt from the snow salt. Because every kid that ate some snow salt before.
Snow salt is terrible.
What the fuck is snow salt?
It really is just concentrated salt.
The salt that you have
That's
to put
all
on the
it is.
sidewalk so your shit don't be icy.
You didn't know
Who the
that?
fuck is eating that?
Nick, little kids have
Look,
tried it.
every little kid
kids
that
have
tried it. You
You
ain't
lie.
Yeah,
You never-
Yeah,
No.
you've never licked your gloves after you had
Right.
to salt the. That's literally what happens.
So you may have not done that as a child, but you did some.
You done did some shit. You ever stuck your tongue on the pole that was frozen?
No. I knew better.
Most niggas lick batteries.
Right, you definitely did a 9-volt to your tongue.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have to make sure you still with us. He said, snow salt, no. 9-volt battery, yes.
Hey, you know what? So instead of saying pennies, I think they should say if you eat on the period, instead of saying it tastes like pennies, it tastes like a 9-volt battery.
They about the same.
That's terrible.
No, she might.
I'm not saying that she's not wrong.
I'm saying, but most people haven't. Right. You say, who the fuck licking their gloves after salt? Like, you just
Sometimes
like,
you. First of all, you a little kid, so you're not thinking.
Hey, Devin, you old as a motherfucker, so I know you've done
no. Yeah, that's wild.
it.
How you just gonna put that on his jacket because he's old? Like it was just default thing that old niggas did at one
Bro,
point in time.
this
in the
is my
80s.
first time ever hearing of that.
People did that.
And I have been around some really fucked up kids. Okay. I spent my childhood
They
around
probably
some
didn't think
real.
They probably didn't think it was nothing wrong, like putting glue on your hands and then peeling it off.
I'm pretty sure 80% of the children I grew up around got SSI in some way. And I ain't even see them motherfuckers eating fucking snow.
So y'all gonna sit here and
Who is y'all? I was on your side.
no. I'm whoever y'all, including the comment. So y'all gonna sit here and say y'all never tasted salty, but I guarantee you, one of you motherfuckers have tasted glue.
Nah,
No.
I ain't eat glue.
I said one.
That was wild.
Glue.
Now, as a
All
kid,
you do was do this
Hey,
shit.
Juan, Dev said him and
Let me
Mimi
try
the
it
same
then.
age.
And then peel it.
I don't believe it. You look older, folks.
Not we went to school
White
together.
woman syndrome.
I'm just fucking with you. But when I was in elementary school, though, I won't lie, I was a big fan of sticky tape.
You was eating sticky tape.
I wasn't eating it, but like
You licked it.
Yeah, I go.
I couldn't do that, but you wanna know why? Because anything that's self-adhesive that re-sticks, I don't trust it. Because the
What?
minute I pull it off, it should be done. It shouldn't work no more.
I've never seen.
you can put it back up.
I've never seen sticky tape read stick.
Are we talking about like the
The colorful kind.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
that-
the construction
Oh,
tape and shit
Yeah,
that
you lick
kids-
that motherfucker. Boom! Once you unstick
Oh
it,
no,
it's over.
that's different.
Yeah. The fuck you eating Velcro pads? My God. You
Deb's talking about some now the sticky tape I licked.
See,
You're supposed to lick it if
Right,
you're
that's
sticking
the,
it.
that's the kind. I'm thinking you talking about the kind.
You
where
got to
peel the
lick
back-
it
You peel the
before
little
you
paper off
stick
the
it.
back and
No,
stick it.
no, sir. That's an adhesive strip. Sticky tape.
Ain't that what?
No.
I think that's the proper name for sticky tape.
Nah, sticky.
You know,
sticky.
like how rubber. You know, like Band-Aid is really adhesive tape.
Well,
Nah, it's
Look
mine
like the
used to
application.
just sit and suck on
a pillow.
just the corner that looked like a little, just basically the pillow's nipple. He
You
was just sit there and suck on it, go to sleep.
Nipple infatuation.
He would suck on one and then do like this and then just
So we just knew you was gonna grow up and be a pirate.
yeah.
Pretty much. That's why I have so much love for titties, bro. You gotta treat titties like
A
preserve.
pillow.
It's just it's
You
it's really really
Clap it
really
up for my
wild.
boy Tony. He on point with it. That's what I'm talking about.
you got to
But for
lick
those
it
who are just joining it, like
before you stick
Juan
it.
Juan went on a complete rant about fuck Christmas. Like this nigga's like real life Grinch in here today.
Yeah, the first 30 minutes was Juan being just fuck you. I can't get my shit.
Yeah. So this next video is actually inspired by Juan because this nigga's a horrible, horrible person and advocate for Christmas this year. Go ahead and play that video with the truck. Yep.
I knew exactly which one it was.
Now, this is some crazy shit. Bro, to pull up,
Yo, he stole his tree though.
stole a motherfucking
Now, do we know for a fact?
Now that's taking it too far. I'm not going.
Do we know for a fact this tree is stolen and not a 2-car household?
No. The person responded like they said that they had went in the store for however many minutes and came back and their tree was gone.
You have been driving for your entire adult life, correct?
Majority of it. Yeah.
Nigga, the way he pulled, like, just look at how he's driving. None of this is legal. None of this says, hey, babe, I'm gonna take the tree home. None of this says that. This is theft. This is a robbery, sir.
I mean, first
And look how he got the fuck out.
First of all, he's in the keys. So
Look, rewind it real quick.
He got the fuck out of here.
Rewind it real quick. Because clearly on the ground it says stop.
Oh, so he went out the property.
Look, this motherfucker says stop. Watch.
He did everything but stop.
And
maybe he knew the lane was clear.
And you think that was a consensual swapping of a Christmas tree?
Maybe the special needs child that they have is at home acting a complete fool because mommy's taking too long to get home with this tree because she's still out doing additional shopping.
I like how you trying to spin this, bro. He stole that motherfucker tree. That is white on white crime.
Dev is horrible.
Okay.
Dev said I
So
would have done the same thing. Trees are expensive. He ain't wrong. You are
If
horrible.
you don't take your ass to a forest and just cut one down.
First of all, I don't want no fucking real Christmas tree.
Yeah, I don't want no real.
I don't want no real one either. Like, after having a fake one and not having to do anything but just slide the box back on top of it to pack it up, I don't want no real tree.
You know, I saw a hat where motherfucker like they put saran wrap on the tree, and then like all the ornaments.
Ornaments stay on there. They saran wrap it and slide whatever they. There's a person who don't even. They got a it's like a cloth tree, so they stand up a pole and it spreads out, and they take the little cloth thing, they drop it from the top, and it gives you the impression of a fully lit tree. And then you plug the light in.
So
I think that might be the best part about having an autistic sister.
She just wants the lights.
Certain holidays, she just don't give a fuck about. So all that, let's put up a Christmas tree. We tried that shit last year. Not into it.
Really?
The girls have gotten to the point where they give no fucks about a tree. They have a tree at home. And, you know, we get together, we put the lights on it. They took the tree out. That tree is still sitting nakedly as possible in the middle of the front room. And they don't give no damn.
They didn't ask for no ornaments. They don't want no special. Mom just started DIYing. Like she takes some, like she got some thumbtacks and some lights in the shape of a tree. Plug that motherfucker in. We got an inflatable snowman, inflatable elf, and just some boxes that's wrapped up.
And that's cool.
And Kay, that's what Kay like. Kay walked in, ooh, lights, walk right in the fucking room. That's all she care about. She don't give a fuck about no big ass tree.
Don't care about all that.
Oh, that's it. I didn't know about fake trees till I moved to the Midwest. Look,
where did you used to live?
So
you just down
you live somewhere where they don't get snow at,
or like up north. If they up north, like New York, and them sound like real trees.
Now,
tell me they got too many trees. That's why they cut them down.
Bay That's Not Bay has a tiny little tree. Okay,
he got the Charlie Brown joint.
He got the Charlie Brown.
Does it lean to the side?
So he had like decorated it and shit. Like it's like because it's I don't even think it's as tall as the fucking.
He told
the
you he from where they don't have snow.
But it's a little, little tree. And I went and like he had like lights and stuff around, little ornaments and stuff, but
He tried.
he tried. His tree looks 100% better now because
You fixed it.
I fixed it. And he was like, "Man, I didn't know you're supposed to." So when you have the fake trees and it's
You're
row
supposed-
by row,
Yeah, there's levels to it.
you have to bring them down and spread them out and actually fill the tree
Bro,
out.
you telling me dog still had
me
it?
folks just stuck the branches, so all them motherfuckers is clumped together. It just look
So
like...
you telling me dog tree look like a bud of weed with lights around it?
Absolutely.
Dog.
Absolutely.
Dog
What?
Dog had a nugget with a star.
Some shit as a dude we just don't get.
You know what? That's typical nigga shit.
As a man, some shit you just don't get.
We just don't know. We don't
It's,
think,
not,
we don't
it's
think.
not for lack of trying. It's just I didn't
He
know.
decorated. He just didn't know to spread it out.
And like I said, like he had actually done, like he had wrapped the lights around it and put ornaments on it. He just didn't know, like, dude, like you have to spread the branches out. So after I brought all the branches down and like, you got to maneuver them, spread them out to make it look full.
Yeah.
Then I had to start moving ornaments around because now you got shit that was all the way up here. Now you got to bring it down here because that fucking branch is down here now. So it was like, I got them together.
Christmas used to be really exciting. Like I remember the first time I walked in, I think
Christmas don't hit the same.
Cuz had the white Christmas tree and that motherfucker rotated. I was like, I ain't never seen no rotating Christmas tree like that motherfucker spin. Like, yeah, it spins.
Christmas changed when JCPenney stopped mailing their catalogs.
That's how you feel?
Show me the lie. When we don't get that catalog no more, that we can flip through it.
You know,
See what
but you know what I think has replaced the JCPenney catalogs? You know what we get every year?
What?
We get a Finger Hut book. So are you familiar with Finger Hut?
Of course.
Yeah, I think
I owe them money now. Look, when you lose your job, certain things got to get.
I'm like,
that's not bad, but I can see how it just wasn't, spread out.
no, like this was the after me showing him and telling him how to fix it now. So now he has to do the other side.
Where's the before picture?
I didn't have it before.
She didn't think about taking a picture before. She didn't realize how bad it was.
He had a big stick of white rhino in his motherfucker.
Oh, and he had a white one too.
So I was like, yeah. So you see how like this side is full now? Damn, why my shit so low? My brightness down.
But no, I definitely
So
use
you
finger.
can see which side I did versus the side that he still has to do. You can see the difference, can't you?
Yes.
Like
That's not even a tree, dog.
so all of this I had to spread out and bring down. But I was like, dude.
Yo, Finger Hut be having some shit.
No,
in
don't
there.
get me wrong. Finger Hut do be lit though, but
Buying from Finger Hut just feel like buying from the mob.
exactly.
I just feel like you gonna get in like way too deep, and you go
And you
everybody's.
like I said, during that time when I didn't have a job, I had to pick and choose what bills got paid, and unfortunately, Finger Hut took the hit.
Oh, for sure. Like when you just got random shit that you owe, like you motherfuckers get paid last.
And that's where I'm at right now. So I got to work something out with them. They mad because I had a nice little high limit. Now they got to drop my limit all the way back down to the
I pay
starting 250.
I pay real bills first.
Said, dude, my Christmas tree looks so much better because my son sure said it was little and weak.
When your son to your tree weak, man, that cut deep.
Like, damn, Dad, you could have just not did this at all for
Like,
that.
bro, you could have just bought a wreath.
Pretty much. Put that
Yeah.
shit on the front door.
But yeah, I got him started and showed him like
Showed him the way.
how to do it. And then I think it was just like the excitement, like, dang, like she really came over here like working on my Christmas tree and stuff. And then all of a sudden,
Y'all
I took my-
literally like one hug away from matching pajamas.
yeah.
Y'all probably got matching lingerie.
we don't need
That's some extra zest.
we don't need
Look who we talking about.
we don't need matching pajamas because I just take his pajamas all the time. I have you would think that he live at because I have so many pairs of his pajama pants. I'm always taking his pajama pants.
Y'all not the same height for you to be stealing that man's pants.
We don't have to be the same height.
Right. least still his silkies. That's acceptable.
No, I don't even think he owns a pair of silkies.
That nigga is wild.
Yeah, I don't think he owns a pair of silkies.
Fuck, my bad. Still a pair of his wrestling drawers.
So, okay. Story time. So
This is how we end up here.
it's not.
We
So
ain't been here in 3 weeks, so
no,
that's the reason why I say let's start at 6. That way we can still do a 3-hour show and go home at a reasonable time.
Facts, man. Being in this motherfucker till midnight, and I gotta work at 8 a.m. on a Monday.
I don't
Be rough as
We
fuck.
rough that Monday. Oh.
I don't have those problems anymore because my shift changed, so now I don't even start until noon. But even so, I work from home. My in-office week was last week, so now I'm back.
Well, I don't work from home. I work in a grocery
Well, I work
store
5
with
minutes from home.
with a bunch of white people
No, okay.
who
So
think I be on
I'm
drugs
10
when
minutes
I
from
walk
home when I do have to go in the office.
when I walk in, their eyes red because I ain't get no sleep.
That ain't
You
why.
sure? Like, bro, tell the truth.
Don't blame. the
Don't blame
sleep,
it on the
niggas.
lack of sleep.
I don't smoke in the morning
Whatever.
if I gotta go to work.
You definitely
Now,
make it better.
now on the off day, my God, 7. As soon as Kay get on the bus, Mom be like, "You could." She be on the ring camera like, "You couldn't wait till that bus pulled off." Like, hell no, I couldn't. Y'all niggas be stressing me out.
Okay. So I hadn't seen
Jesus.
him in over a month.
Jesus or Jesus.
I called God enough.
You
Yeah.
know what?
But no, I hadn't seen him in over a month. Like it was just like with so much shit going on and the scheduling, it was a lot. And then like with Jelly Bean being sick and stuff. So I finally, went over there. Like I said, when I helped him when I was helping him fix his Christmas tree. And he had on these Aeropostale boxer briefs because that's all he
Told
really
you,
wears
still
is
his
like
drawers.
boxer briefs. And I was like, I really like these drawers, but I didn't want them to wear them around the house. I wanted them for like how would niggas be on like OnlyFans asking us for our drawers and shit. So I made him spray his cologne on them, and I took his drawers home. So now I just got his scented drawers at the house. I was like, is that weird?
Very much so.
He was like, well, I want a pair of yours. So
Ugh.
Is it
Ugh.
wait, is it weird because it's draws?
It's
Because-
weird because it's them.
no, because
Because
that's
that low key, that used to be my bag back in the day. Like,
that's how I have so many of his shirts because
See,
I would
and
have
that's
him spray
shirt-
his cologne on the
shirts,
shirts, and then I
hoodies,
sleep in the shirts. But it's just
shirts, hoodies, silkies. That's a common thing. That we expect that. It get to the point where
this
we
boxer
don't buy
briefs is,
new ones. with
boxer
the
briefs
intentions
is
of y'all
just a different
stealing.
version of silkies.
But it's weird because it's y'all, because y'all have weird quirks. So the simple fact that my guy probably
Damn,
bought
so
a
you are
pair of
6'6"
drawers,
person.
they're like, yo, these, I heard so much about these drawers, they feel good on my body, and then you'll walk in the door, give me those.
Yeah, and he was like, man, I just bought
See,
these.
told you.
Because I just bought it, and I think that's why he wanted to see. He was like,
You a
I
sick
just bought these, and I was like,
You a freaky ass nigga.
I like them. Take them off.
See, he even agreed. You're a sick person.
Yeah. So he took them off, and I had him like spray him with his cologne, and then I took
You
them
didn't
off.
let the man wash his drawer. You know what? Disgusting.
Nope.
so he got his ass and balls.
Just all
Plus
his
the cologne.
assism plus whatever
Plus-
cologne he got on.
Touche.
So all you got is sweaty balls and Dolce & Gabbana.
No one sweaty. Like he had
Dolce and Gabbana.
That's the name of this episode.
Dolce and Gabbana. I like it. I'm with it.
but I'm the sick person. Wow.
We never said we wasn't sick
Yes,
either. That's
it-
why we family.
Mimi freaky ass just gonna have a bow on her nipples and take Christmas pics with him. Oh, you know what? Thank you for reminding me because I do have to order some stuff.
Devin,
For the
stop
site.
talking.
No, it's for the site. It's for
I
the site.
know.
I don't want to see no more Christmas pictures.
You put them on
We
your
ain't seen all of them. You know that we about to get
Dev
bombarded.
said you put them on your head like a do-rag and sleep. No, I put them on my face like a mask so I could smell the
And we got it. Jesus Devontae Christ.
You need to put that on there now before you forget.
I'm literally getting ready to send it to myself. Okay. Shit, calm down, woman. I got you.
Because then he'll be blaming me and texting me.
We didn't name
Show's
that.
supposed to drop at 10 a.m. This nigga texts me at fucking 9:52. What was we naming the show again?
No, because there'll be the days when I walked out the room to clean up and we never really confirmed the episode title, and I don't feel like listening for 3 whole hours just to find out what we officially agreed on. But when them two not here, we're not gonna have random changes of titles.
Hey man, Britt, you love us. That's why you keep showing up to this pod every week.
First one here, first one in, first one out.
Right.
No, last one out, my bad.
You know what I'm saying? You know? And that's just how the brain works. The brain, it flows.
But
I need to get paid for these ideas that I
speaking of new job, first job in a very
very
long
this
time.
nigga got a new job again.
No, I'm here.
Did he just get one?
I'm here. Even though I technically supposed to have my interview for Week Energies on Tuesday, but I'm not going. I'm comfortable where I'm at. It's the right amount of white women in this job that I feel comfortable enough to be able to still do my job. Everybody's cool. They bought us lunch on Friday, so they already got me right there. And they do this every Friday. But they actually give you off on your birthday. And they said, hey, your birthday's coming up next Monday. You want to take off? We'll just go ahead and take you off the schedule that day.
A place that I worked a long time ago. I'm so mad because I can't. That was back like when I was working like any place that I could and shit, and like working like a lot of temp through temp agencies and shit. This one place that I worked, they used to give you off your birthday as like a paid holiday.
Yeah, you get it. They get it at personal time. So
it was like your birthday was basically like a paid holiday for you.
Yeah, but because I just started, I don't have anything collected, so they're just gonna give it to me off. Period.
Couldn't get off of Martin Luther King Day, but you could pay holiday.
Oh, we definitely get off. We definitely get off for Martin Luther King and Juneteenth here.
Well, yeah, that's because you're in banking.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
So that's they go by the federal holidays,
and I'm okay with that.
I just found out Walmart not paying niggas for Christmas.
Damn.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
that's a Monday too.
Yeah.
Walmart not paying people for Christmas?
Right.
Oh, Christmas.
Like, it's not a holiday. It's on their schedule. It's not a holiday. Not
Well,
holiday.
You mean Christmas Eve?
No, nigga, Christmas Day.
Is Walmart even open that day? They probably open.
It's not open, but you know,
you just off, nigga. You
just off. You don't get paid.
Oh yeah.
No, that's weak as fuck.
Weak to the motherfucker.
I mean, I don't have that problem because I'm getting paid.
Well, that's because that's what people pushed for, and they don't realize it. So I don't know if y'all remember years ago.
Who pushed
they
that
was having,
shit?
I don't remember 2 years ago.
No, years ago, it was this big thing where people were, complaining about retail stores being open on days like Christmas and stuff. People need to be home with their families and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, bitch, I don't mind working on holidays because I don't be with these motherfuckers anyway.
It should be optional if you work that
right.
day.
So then places started closing on days like Christmas and stuff. So now people who needed that money and wanted to work, y'all done ran y'all motherfucking mouths so much that now they ain't got no fucking money for Christmas now. But yeah, that was a thing in the news years ago, like because they kept a lot of people were like complaining. It was bringing like a lot of controversy as far as the stores being open on days like Christmas.
But we be needing shit on days. Like I hate when everybody be closed on Thanksgiving when most of us don't even eat until after 3:00 anyway.
No.
Well, that's in our community.
Hey, get that shit out the net, G. We told you a week ago.
Nah, bro.
We're only open till 3.
Look, Miss Nancy was supposed to bring the plates and the cups. And her drunk ass didn't make it in time, so I need to make this quick story real.
I tell people, like, that's the one thing about the holiday season that I truly hate with working in retail. I hate last minute shoppers. The days on the calendar, the dates on the calendar do not change, Tom. Christmas is always what day, Tom?
Whatever fucking day Jesus is supposed to be.
What day is the day of Christmas always on? It's always December.
I'll give you a pass on Christmas. Thanksgiving be changing like a motherfucker.
No, what I'm saying. Okay.
But it's always the third Thursday.
My point is
okay. I get you though. Damn.
It's always the third Thursday.
Look, Juan, stop working in retail. You won't have these problems.
I don't have the problems. It's like when I don't care. Like when I worked at the Fresh Time place, we used to do these Thanksgiving things where you could buy an entire Thanksgiving meal for those who like really ain't got no family or you just want something quick to cook. You've been in this motherfucking store all week and you know we've been promoting it. Hey, Thanksgiving, we closing at 3:00. We closing at 3:00. It's on the fucking door every time you walk in this motherfucker. Then you call me on Thanksgiving Day at 2:30. Hey, what time y'all close? 30 minutes. Oh, I ain't gonna be able to make it. Sorry for you.
I don't know why they say it like that. Like we gonna hold the door open
right.
for you.
No,
They be want that Keith Lee treatment.
Absolutely not.
Keith Lee don't even get Keith Lee treatment sometimes.
No, he did. That's what, and he whatever sales they made that day, he matched it because they stayed up for him.
See, that's different though. He
like a beacon of.
They didn't know that it was
like
him.
If he walk in your store,
they didn't know that it was him. That was just.
You know how many times people have said that? Because it was one video he did where dog just went to a random food truck on the side of the road, and bro bought food, and the shit was so goddamn phenomenal. Bro came back. It was like, yo, I just got this chicken from you, and it's phenomenal. What's your name? What's it like? How you? He just started asking him questions while recording him. Then, like literally, very next day, dog had a line around the block at his food truck.
I mean, but I get why.
If there is a Keith Lee out there for sex toys,
It's called the porn industry. All you need is one porn star.
damn, somehow I get the Keith Lee treatment at the whorehouse. They know you in there. That's different.
Because you pay top dollar.
The Keith Lee the Keith Lee treatment is when they don't know that it's you.
I feel
You know,
though.
dog got threatened one time because he actually gave a bad review to the restaurant where they was really doing bad shit. And
We
his
talked
family,
about it in here. We played a couple videos.
I wasn't there for that part though.
That was when we had Dog being an anger translator.
That was that video.
That's what that was about.
Yeah. Don't remember shit from 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that was the anger translator. His videos are so. Was Farad? He's hilarious.
But I'm the one that should quit doing
You still should quit.
This should be crazy. Motherfucker openly admitting you can't remember shit from 2 weeks ago. But it's always one. You should stop smoking. Tone, you stop getting old.
I can't help that, but you can help weed.
That's in 2019. Should it be illegal for retail stores to force workers to work on holidays?
No, you shouldn't be able to force them to work, but they should at least still have the option if they want to. What if I don't want to be at home with my family because I'm tired of their drunk, abusive ass? I can at least come in and work today at this Walmart and
absolutely not
get paid.
Absolutely not, bro.
I may not even be asking for time and a half. I just don't want to be home with these sickos.
Absolutely not.
I don't want to see Aunt Mary and her special friend.
No, fuck that.
I don't want to be around while Uncle Jim and Aunt Elta,
whatever the calendar counts as a federal. Look, bro, y'all don't pay us on Easter. The swap should be fucking Christmas. Fair exchange, no robbery, because they count Easter as a religious holiday. You don't get paid for a religious holiday, so give us fucking Christmas.
Christmas is on a Monday.
Told little sister, said, "Hey, when I worked at Walmart, we had these kind of motherfuckers."
Shout out to me being lowest in fucking seniority because I just fucking started in April, and they make us put in our vacation request for 2024. Like our shit was due back the first week of November, and we just got our approvals back on Friday.
Right.
So you have to schedule at least
1 week.
50%. No, you have to schedule at least 50% of all of your vacation time. You have to schedule at least 50% of your vacation time for the year by November, the year before. So they give you your first week choice and then the alternate. And then it keeps doing that. So if your first week ain't available, then they'll go to your alternate week and shit like that. Right. But there are so many components, you have to do a full week. But then they're like, okay, now you have to pick partial weeks, alternate partial weeks. So it's for that, I was just doing 1 day here, 1 day there, whatever. So I know based off of his schedule for certain stuff, I'm all right, I know that it's every other Sunday that we usually do shit. So that Sunday or Valentine's Day, shit like that. So I'm all right, well, I'll take off that Monday. So if we do end up doing something, I don't have to worry about going to work because we probably end up like Chicago or doing something. So like little shit like that. But I am so surprised that with me being on the bottom of the fucking
You got all your choices.
totem pole, not all of them, but most of them. The only thing that I didn't get off your birthday, like because I had picked July 1st.
Yeah,
but,
you probably not gonna get that one because you know most folks take
No,
that
but
vacation that week.
but the thing was, I don't know if I was denied because it wasn't available, or if I was denied because a lot of my stuff I got my first week choice. So I don't know if it was like, okay, you got your first one, so we not go approve this, because you got this one or what? You know what I mean? Am I making sense? So because I got my first choices, I don't know if they just denied them because those dates weren't available, or because it's like, all right, well, you only wanted this if you couldn't get this, and we gave you this, so you good. That's
They didn't
denied.
give you alternatives because you got your first.
Yeah. So
That
now
makes
I'm wondering if I can go back and actually request the ones that were denied if I
Probably.
wanted them,
Yeah, if you want.
because
They put the new
my first
calendar.
got approved.
I think the only thing they had us do was just pick our week.
But I actually got Christmas. I wasn't even expecting Christmas, especially because we don't do shit. So I will be off. So after, because Friday is the 20th. So I'll be off that Saturday, Sunday.
No, it's a Monday this year. Yeah, so she said she's talking about 2024.
It was
She got
about 2024.
She got Christmas for next year.
Oh, so it should be Tuesday then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So, but you know, Christmas Eve and Christmas, and then New Year's Eve and New Year's
Right.
Day. Usually
So that's
got
a
off for
four,
those days.
that's a 4-day weekend.
So
Depending on
for
where you work at.
yeah, so for so for me,
Hot hat.
yeah, so for me, after that Friday, I'll be off Saturday, Sunday, the full week, Saturday and Sunday again. And then I'll go to work that Monday. But then Tuesday and Wednesday, like
You off again.
then it's gonna be New Year's Eve and New Year's. So then I'm not gonna have to worry about it again. And then I'll go back to work end of the week. So, but I wasn't planning on getting those days off. So now I'm actually go plan a vacation.
Right, you might as well.
Because I didn't plan on. I was just, because the way they did it, like I was just kind of throwing dates out there for the most part, because I'm like, once January hit, they let us go in, cancel, and then kind of pick
Rearrange.
days. You just have to have at least 50% schedule. But I'm like, most of the shit, I got what I wanted. I got her like for Jelly Bean, the week around her birthday and shit. I got that off. But I'm like, now depending on like what dates I'm trying to do this trip, because y'all know I will be turning 40 in 6 months. So my 40th birthday, I'm actually trying to take a real trip. I'm talking about passports necessary to get the fuck out of Dodge, because this has been a very, very, very rough
2023 has been trash.
year plus. So I'm really trying to bring in my 40th and actually be happy and enjoying myself. So I'm in the planning stage now, where I'm looking at like which destination I actually want to go.
Aruba.
And then once I do that, then I can start saying, all right, well, what kind of all inclusive shit we got. Now I do plan on
take this off the screen, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Motherfucker violated.
My bad.
Yeah,
I ain't been on the buttons in a while.
With my sex drive, I ain't been on my buttons either, so I ain't even mad at it.
Why do you do that? Why do you do that?
It just work. It just happens. But yeah, so
rough shot on the calendar.
You're gonna go do a rim shot. What?
I plan on doing 2
shot.
trips for my birthday though. I plan on doing like an us thing, like me and my people, and then like a
Some shit just on y'all. Solo Dolo, or you and Bay?
no, me and Bad is not bad. He's been hitting like parlays and shit a lot. Like he's really into that. He's been doing good too. I've been hitting Pato. He been hitting parlays, and he like, man, look, if I get this, like, if I find me a real good game that I real good on, I'm gonna drop the G on it.
Next year is a leap year, so it won't be on a Tuesday. It'll be on a Wednesday.
What?
Oh,
Christmas,
Ja Rule gets to celebrate his birthday next year.
Christmas,
Shout out to
and
him.
New Year's is on a Wednesday. It's in the middle of the week.
He was one else born ugly.
That's wild.
That is a wild thing to remember, Juan.
That Ja Rule gets to celebrate his birthday every 4 years.
Yes, and no one gives a fuck what Ja thinks.
Facts.
This nigga really has somebody just beating his dick in the background. Still mad at that. But yeah, but he was talking about that, like, you know, because both of us turning 40 this year and trying to figure out, you know, like how we wanted to spend our birthdays.
Getting married,
Shut the fuck up.
I'm with that.
like at this,
Destination wedding.
get married.
Then we can annul it in the States.
Get married. I
Hey,
mean, you two are the prime example of when people say, "Hey, if we're not with anybody by insert age here, let's just get married."
You know what's funny?
That is your
Like, because I told you, like, we hadn't seen each other in, you know, a month. But when we, like, he made it like a thing, like, and don't think like I ain't been fucking nobody, I ain't been this, I ain't been that. Like, for us to not be together is always some kind of explaining to where you have to let a motherfucker know,
y'all
like,
really
I'm
together.
not fucking nobody but you. So
y'all are the example of we together, but we not together, but we still together.
If you like a person, you find yourself doing real unnecessary shit.
It's just so, but
Like
it's funny though.
explaining your whereabouts and things you do in your personal life to a motherfucker who y'all not together.
But it's so what he was like, man. He was like,
Just want you to know I ain't fucking these hoes. I'll be looking, but I'm not touching.
he's like
Anymore.
He was like, in this past year, like I literally have not had sex with anybody. Like it just been you. He was like, I ain't done no shit like that since I was like 18. I'm like, you getting old, shit.
Yeah,
Right.
man,
You
can't just be
you
sticking your
motherfuckers
dick-
getting too old to
do-
still be my special friend.
Nah,
bro.
You ain't never too old for that. Niggas die with a special friend.
that is true, Juan.
Nah,
Niggas
you
die with a special friend.
Niggas too old for that shit.
Niggas
man.
die
We
with
are
a
not
special.
our grandparents.
Nah, my
Nigga.
dad definitely had a special friend whose birthday is literally 5 days after mine.
Your dad had a lot of special friends. That's why you.
I'm still,
That's why you
I
you
want-
still finding sisters.
but that's why.
that nigga had a basement class.
This is, but I need y'all to understand. When I say 5 days after mine, I don't mean just the date. I mean the year. We were born the same year. You are in hospital A.
Bro, I thought
Being-
like, you know, just all right, you know, I'm 18. 23rd. I didn't know motherfuckers meant like, no, nigga, I'm just 5 days older than her.
Yes. So your last child.
That wasn't no special
and
friend,
your
nigga. That was a
first-
special
No,
play
no,
date.
I need y'all to understand. I need y'all to break down my dad. One of my Tubi movies is based on this nigga life. It's just based on his life because his
That's
life.
we can really just name it that at this point because Tubi won't give a fuck.
They really don't.
Father issues clear.
It might actually.
Pre-approved.
His last child, his first grandchild, are a month apart.
That's cracking.
Your firstborn and your last girlfriend, 5 days apart.
Your pops was throwing dick on a lot. Pause.
That nigga was just boomeranging.
Man.
Yo,
Steph
last-
Curry from the logo with this shit.
Your last,
Just pulling out.
your
He
last
wasn't even
baby,
looking at the basket. He's like, oh, I know this guaranteed.
your last baby mama, and your firstborn, 6 months apart. Why can't you just sleep with women your age, my guy?
He was sleeping with women the legal age. Is all that
That
matters.
nigga wasn't doing enough sleeping, and that's why these motherfucking kids around here.
Nigga, I told you he died fucking in the bathroom.
Working day and night.
Yo, did y'all see that dance machine video of the Jackson 5?
Shout out to
and
my
Cher?
sister when coming out to Children's Hospital with us, man. Like that was some rough shit, and she didn't even hesitate. Like she knew we was out there, and I'm on my way.
Pulled up with the
Very,
panic,
very
pulled up
wild,
with the
bro.
panic cake.
And as like if I would have walked in that motherfucker with my eyes closed, I'd have knew she was in there. I was like, I know,
You can smell it.
bruh.
Absolutely.
So I told mom,
Absolutely.
I said, bro, your daughter was in that hospital room so loud. And she was like, that motherfucker always lies. I said, no. Not the volume.
Not the voice.
Not the volume. She said, oh.
Hey man, Cuz gonna smoke.
All
She
the
probably
time.
needed to be in the hospital because if Mimi was saying what she was saying, what was going on,
Oh no, don't blame me. That nigga was hot way before that.
I know that, but I'm just saying. Just
All
work
the
with me here.
time.
Yeah.
When has she not been high though?
Adolescent years, and I can't even.
No, she's a high as a motherfucker, okay? That shit was so funny. Because I said, God damn, it was said like as soon as you fucking, because she wasn't in there when we left. We left to go do Jelly Bean CT scan. So she texted me and told me she was there. I'm like, all right, just tell them we in room 5. We doing a CT scan. We'll be right in there. So when the nurse pulls the door back to wheel Jelly Bean in there, she just see people in there. So she confused because she thought she walked in the wrong room at first. And I'm like, I smell it instantly. She knew. I told her I said the TV because we was it took me so long to find fucking SmackDown. It wasn't fucking channel 6.
Does it say the hospital channels won't be regular channels, fam? I don't know what.
All the other ones were, but then it's like channels, and then it's like I kept going by it, and it wasn't it. But then all of a sudden, I go and I was like, "You motherfuckers! I've been going past this goddamn channel all the time, and there was some other bullshit that was on there, and now all of a sudden, SmackDown is showing up. I was so mad.
Did I watch?
But that's how she knew she was in the right room because she know. As soon as she saw her, she said, "Yeah, this them." But Children's Hospital pissed me off so fucking bad, y'all. So for those who aren't really familiar with the full story, because one thing that I'm sure people have noticed, I have not been posting like that, and y'all know that is so out of the ordinary for me when I'm not in Facebook jail. So for me to not be in Facebook jail and I'm still not like on Facebook like that, like I've been on there like watching and like sharing reels and stuff because that's kind of like my entertainment, kind of like keep my mind off of stuff. But real quick rundown: Jelly Bean got sick October 19th. We thought it was a UTI because she was having pain in the bottom of her stomach and in her back, and it was hurting her to like go to the bathroom. So I took her to St. Mary's because I was already down that way. I had to pick up Ree from work, and I know that St. Mary's is nothing like Freighter as far as wait times. So sure as shit, we get there. There's literally nobody in the lobby. So as soon as I check us in, it didn't even take 5 minutes for them to take us to the back. So they get us in the back, they take her vitals, and then they take us to our room. Now, first thing I noticed when they take us to our room is there's no hospital bed in this room. There is a chair against the wall, that little physician stool and shit that they always sliding across the fucking room in.
And
then there is like like a little rocking chair. So she sits in the rocking chair. So they come in and like, we're gonna need a urine sample from her, blah 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 blah. Now this means they're not about to do any kind of physical, pelvic, or any kind of exam because they don't even have a fucking bed to do it on. So it takes her a while to pee. But after she finally do, like we still sitting in there so long, waiting on them to come get the fucking sample. He comes in, see the sample on the sink. He's like, all right, I'm just going to grab this, take it to the lab, and then I'll be back with y'all discharge papers. Fuck you mean? Y'all ain't even tested the shit yet. You literally have to go take it to tell us what's wrong while you just talking about discharge papers. So they take it, disappear for a long time again. These motherfuckers come back and was like, well, her urine sample was contaminated, but we don't think that there's any bacteria infection or blah 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 blah. How the fuck would you know? You just said that the urine sample was contaminated. And when you say that the urine sample is contaminated, that makes me think that you couldn't test it because it was contaminated. So instead of asking us like, well, do you think Jelly Bean Dad calling me and I'm finna
you're answering on the phone. Because y'all know how we feel about this nigga.
I can't do it right now.
You want, bitch ass nigga?
I'm really in the. So
When you tell me my baby was in the hospital, why I gotta find out this way?
Yeah, that's coming. So they discharged her without even asking her to leave another sample. Like it was contaminated. All you had to do, well, do you think, if we give her some water or something, maybe, we can get a little bit more urine for her, try to test it again. So I'm like, at this point, I'm irritated. It's a Friday night. I'm like, she already has an appointment on Tuesday with her primary because I had set that up weeks ago for her to have a physical, the little well child check. So we go in Tuesday, and by this time, Maya's having problems walking. Like she like she can hardly walk by herself because the pain is so bad. So they test her urine again, and she's like, and I'm also gonna culture the urine because me being the Black parent that I am, what do we do when our kids are sick?
Give Robitussin.
It wasn't Robitussin, but for some reason, niggas always we be having spare antibiotics and shit.
Bruh,
so
who got? Never mind. Keep going.
Who got spare antibiotics?
Like
Black people.
Yeah,
that's why I said just keep going.
Yeah, so I gave her
Take
meds,
them all.
and that's the funny part.
Like when you get antibiotics, you're supposed to take them all till they're gone.
You were supposed to take them until you're gone, but most Black people have spare antibiotics in their household.
This is why chlamydia won't go away. Niggas are not taking all their antibiotics. Oh, it don't burn no more, so I'm good. No, nigga.
Or there are times where, like, especially with me, like if I've gone to one place and then it's like my pain got worse or something, and then I had to go to another place and they gave me a prescription. Like I don't tell them that I just had it, so then they just write me another one. So now I got two of the same.
It's supposed to.
Yes.
It's antibiotics. It's getting the bad shit out of you, bruh. So does asparagus, and yet you still deep fry that shit.
First of all, I ain't never deep fried asparagus, but that don't sound like a bad idea.
I hate you.
I know you're not a cheese person, bro, but you really got to try this garlic parm asparagus. I'm telling you, because it's not like it's not cheese, like like the stringy shit or none of that.
No, it's like just
you got. I'm next time because I made some again. Whenever I make it, that shit never lasts. Next time I make it, I'm gonna put you something to the side because that shit slap. But no, so I tell her. And it's funny because I wasn't going to bring it up, but I think, based off the fact that I'm a Black mom, she's dealt with Black moms enough to know. And she was like, and I'm not asking, I'm not going to get on your case. It's just, I don't know how things go. Did you by chance, like you had any antibiotics at home that you were giving to her? And I was like, I did. I said, so, since Friday, she was like, yeah, she was like, cause, with her urine, like it's not showing anything, but by that time, it could be, whatever. She was like, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to culture her urine. So she was like, and I'm going to write her a prescription of her own for her to just, finish like for the next 3 days or whatever. Does that. And when she gets the culture results back, it was like mixed results or whatever. So she was like, just have her finish taking, her antibiotics. So this is October 24th by this point. So now we're going into almost a week of like Jelly Bean not being in school and she's not getting any better. Now, I don't know if y'all remember with Jelly Bean having an issue with constipation last year, and she was in all of this pain, and I took her to the doctor, and I remember I came back and I wrote on Facebook, and I'm like, this nigga had me think she was fucking dying just for her to be full of shit like her dad, like literally full of shit. Like this nigga had me going through all of this. I'm thinking my baby is about to die, and it's just
was about to die.
A block of shit, just like on the X-ray.
Have you ever
like so they just
shit while constipated?
So they come in here and slap her guts on the wall, and it's just shit. And I'm like, now you in here fucking embarrassing me. I'm thinking, you're finna have a fucking appendix burst, and it's fucking shit. I was so mad.
Again, have you ever been constipated?
The reason I was mad is because she loves my macaroni and cheese.
So it's your fault.
No. I made it was Easter.
That would sound like your fault.
It was Easter. So I made a dish of macaroni and cheese.
Okay.
Nigga, I come back.
She ate the whole thing?
bruh. Every time you turn around, y'all are lactose. I'm not.
Facts.
I'm not. So knowing her mom, like that is one Dinkins trait that I am so happy that I don't fucking have. I don't have bad guts. She know that her guts is bad. What does she do in here fucking up this macaroni and cheese? So
Look, there are certain things in life you are willing to risk it all for. And for jelly beans,
Facts.
it's macaroni and cheese.
bro,
And I feel her pain because on Thanksgiving, Teresa made a trough of macaroni and cheese.
That shit was fire, wasn't it?
And when the kids, when they done with something, they done with it. So there's still like 3/4 of a trough still left here. So I had to do what was best for business, and I finished off this trough.
this nigga said was best for business.
I think you was doing what was best for yourself.
Best for your appetite, nigga.
That nigga was like, mac and cheese. He was like, I can pair it with this. We still got some of that.
Parrot.
Right.
What parrot?
And that's the thing.
Wait,
And-
hold on. Time out.
Parrot.
You just eating mac and cheese?
After a while, we run out of ham. You run out of greens. You run out of cranberry sauce. You run out of dressing. You get to a point where you got a half a trough of macaroni and cheese.
And we don't have that luxury because my mac and cheese don't last.
It ain't never in the history of any black household. Just what y'all got left? Mac and cheese.
No.
That shit
Are
usually
you
first,
are
though.
you not hearing what I said? I said a fucking trough. This is a big ass turkey pan, top to bottom,
Nigga,
of just
that's
macaroni
how
and
my
cheese.
grandma used to make dressing, nigga.
And get how many people were there to get the dressing?
She wasn't feeding everybody. Fam.
But I just asked you how many people were there.
Oh, look, that side of the family stingy as fuck.
Okay. It was four of us.
As fuck.
It was four of us. It was just
we
four of
wasn't
us.
feeding everybody.
When I tell you,
Four.
you can walk in and you can see this entire fucking wall stacked with chips, juices, fruit snacks, everything else, and you ask for one, and this nigga mama gonna say, "Girl, I ain't got no fruit snacks."
Whoop her ass.
Bro, they are stingy as fuck.
I was
Juan related to them?
I was sharing.
Is
It's my
Juan
mama, nigga.
I just said his mom.
Yeah, nothing I share, depending on what it is.
I was like, no, no, bro. We've known you long enough.
Because as long as I've known him, like she shopped in bulk, so like Sam's Club type, but they will have like if the zombie apocalypse happened today, them motherfuckers could survive and not come outside for 5 years, and I can go and be like, dude, I am dying of hunger. Can I please have a bag of fun? Girl, I ain't got no chips like that.
I would.
Terrible human being.
That is exactly how it goes,
That's-
and she's been like that since I was a kid.
That's what
Getting
I'm
back
40
to my
now.
Story, though.
that's
I
what,
finished off this trough.
I'm mad.
Right, right. Even my sister, she said they eat it in front of you.
Hey, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I've never been that way.
I don't know, Juan. You do.
I haven't,
You got little traits in there.
bro.
It may not be food
I've
related.
never been that way. I've gotten.
Don't say never, nigga. Because as a kid, I used to want to beat your ass for that.
I'm not. We're not talking about
No,
me as a
you
kid.
said never.
You can't say never. Never say never.
Nigga, it's a lot of shit you.
Because
did.
he would know that she was like that, and then would come and sit there and eat in front of you, knowing that she was gonna be like,
Hey, man,
you couldn't have none.
Fuck y'all.
Like, bitch, get the fuck out my face. But knock that shit on the floor.
See,
Terrible.
Hey,
So I
look.
finished off this trough and I paid for it on a Tuesday. That's all I got to say.
the bathroom paid for it.
You
too.
paid for it on a Tuesday. She was, and then it's like time is going and going and going, and it's like, Jelly Bean, when's the last time you took a shit? And I'm like, and then it dawned on me, I'm like, you ate all that fucking mac and cheese on Easter, and you have not shit in like a month. So Easter was fucking April, nigga, and now we're in going into fucking June, getting fucking appointments with GI specialists because your guts is fucked up.
Like she didn't shit at nut. Like
How much dairy do you put in this mac and cheese?
I put cheese in my mac.
I
It's called mac and cheese.
No, I said how much? Because this got to be a scrupulous amount that you fuck my cousin up like this.
No, motherfucker, she keep going in there. You have a household with 4 people. and the majority of the macaroni went to her because while we're doing other shit, she keep taking her ass in the kitchen, putting more on the plate, and then going in her room and eating it and shit.
You gotta remember, and she's also the smallest person in the house. Too.
So then,
Mac and cheese is
so
fire.
then, so now because usually I'm typically the last person to eat because I'm tired after cooking all that shit. None of these motherfuckers cook nothing. So then I finally go in here, decide to make a plate, and I take the thing off. And you had, say you got a pan this size, okay? And all this mac. And then I take the fucking top and flip it off. And out of all of this shit, you got this little square macaroni left and shit. And everybody else on there like, dude, I wouldn't eat no macaroni like that. And then Jelly Bean sitting there with them little beady ass eyes like, well,
It's so good. Well, now you can't poop.
She didn't expect that. She lives in the moment. In the moment, it was best for business.
That first plate would fuck me right up.
It was best for business.
Fuck me around so good. That was planned.
Second plate, it just feels right. Third place, you just got to see it through, my guy.
yeah.
I mean, that's cool, but I shit in between these meals with all this fucking dairy. 2 plates, gotta shit it out.
You know what's crazy? I can eat dairy all day, but I can't drink a glass of whole milk.
Nope. So fast forward, and you know, we start getting together. They put on like little meds and shit, you know, to try to regulate her. So now, so now we're into November, and she still hasn't been back to school. Like the pain is to the like she can't stand up straight without it hurting. And she's now sleeping in the recliner in the living room because it hurts her to lay down flat in her bed. So getting up, sitting down, all of anything that causes her body to have to manipulate its position, it makes the pain sharper. So at this point, we're heading into hospitalization. So now we're in children's. They are finally like, okay, well, you know, we go take this ultrasound, we go, you know, take x-rays, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. Shit that I have been asking for because I'm like, if she's been having issues with her stomach, why is it taking so long for y'all to actually do the shit that y'all need to look in her stomach? Because prior, the weekend before she got hospitalized, she went in on November 15th. The weekend before that, I took her to children's emergency because Jelly Bean hadn't peed in 24 hours. So I'm thinking that she was dehydrated. So I take her in there like, well, no, you know, she's not showing signs of dehydration, but, you know, we're going to get some x-rays, ultrasound, like, you know, we'll get all this imaging and stuff on her stomach, see what's going on while she's having all this pain. But then I feel like once they went and like actually looked like at her chart and her history, they instantly was like, oh, well, she, you know, she typically deals with constipation. It's probably just constipation. We go shove an enema up there and then, you know, send her on her way. So all of the diagnostic shit that they were talking about doing initially, I feel like they brushed it off once they saw that she had a history of constipation. And instead of investigating, they instantly just put it off on that and didn't do their fucking jobs. So
Jelly Bean's water intake like
a lot more now. Like, because I don't even the only juice that she even drinks now is like apple juice. So now it's either water or apple juice.
Because her intestines sound like they just screaming.
And apple
from
juice
dehydration.
should probably send you to the shitter.
Yeah. So we going to hospital, they testing shit, and I'm looking at test results because my chart is the worst thing for a parent to have. Because we get the results before the doctor come in and talk to us about the fucking results. You just get a fucking ping on your phone and then it's telling you new test results are available in the app. And you go look and then you hop on Google and you think that your kid has leukemia. So that's how shit works.
Stay off with it.
Because every blood test that was elevated all had the same result. Like they were different blood tests. But if each blood test is saying the same thing, it's like, now I'm freaking out. Thinking that my fucking kid got leukemia and shit. But then they come in and tell you, oh, well, everything's normal. Bitch, that's not what this fucking test results say. This says high, this says high, this says high, that says abnormal, that says abnormal. Like, but you telling me that everything is okay. So now, while we were in the hospital, Children's actually had the hospital went on lockdown. Nobody was allowed in the hallways. Patients had to stay in their rooms. Like only critical patients and like emergency personnel were allowed, to move throughout the hospital. I fully understand why now. You want to know why?
Why?
Because somebody called in a bomb threat to the hospital. Because of how we were treated in the emergency, I completely understand now why a bomb threat was called into that hospital. I get it now. I now know why someone was that upset where they said, you know what? Fuck you and them sick ass kids. Everybody got to go. I get it now. So, no, we was in there. Where I was about to go downstairs and get me some of that good ass food from the cafeteria. Not the shit that they brought to the room. That's a completely separate kitchen. That pissed me off.
Is it really?
It really is.
Yeah.
See, the food you sell and the food they make don't be the same effort.
Yeah.
Because when I was in the hospital for COVID, bro, that was not the same macaroni and cheese.
Yeah. So
eating.
So the cafeteria that like you go and buy the shit from, like people come from the other buildings and will walk they're skywalking. They will come all the way to children's cafeteria to buy lunch there instead of where they at. Yeah. Yeah. So that one, good. But the shit that they bring up to the fucking room, some bullshit. You know what? Did you see that picture that I posted of the food that they brought me to the room?
I did not.
Hey, Mimi. Cole said something too.
I have a good gastrointestinal doctor at Aurora if you need one. Yes. Yep, see, she said skywalking, good, facts. Yeah, so it really, and I didn't know that. I didn't know that there were like multiple like cafes and cafeterias and shit that they like will send the food up from. So the food that you go downstairs and get completely different. That's because nigga, I knew I was finna be there all night, and the hot food they stopped serving at 8. So I'm like, all right, I'll give me a couple things because I know like I'm gonna be hungry later on, so I'll just get shit now and then I'll be able to eat, later. So I got a burger, some onion rings, and I think I got chicken tenders. Yeah, and chicken tenders. Burger, absolutely fucking fire. Chicken tenders, smack. Onion rings, amazing. You said get back to your story. Black folks show get sidetracked by food. Absolutely.
This whole episode been working food. It's stolen draws.
Yeah. But that shit they brought me. And I paid for that. I paid $8 for it. $8. No. That for all 3 meals, I think I got for like 15.
Yeah, not bad price. Not bad.
No, because it's actually like it was reasonable. But the shit that I fucking got, man, that they brought to the room. And then it was supposed to be a deal. Like it's a deal for parents. This is what they served me, bro, for $8. And that's not a biscuit. That's mashed potatoes. No, that's mashed potatoes. It's supposed to be turkey, mashed potatoes, and gravy.
You look like a biscuit? Yes. They use an ice cream scooper?
That's wild.
That's how they used to serve us food in high school.
Yeah. But
Big Deborah with the hairnet on.
Yeah.
Nobody ate that shit. We spent our time across the way with the nuggets and the flaming hots.
Yeah, but Jelly Bean's GI doctor has not been testing to rule stuff out. I feel like none of these doctors have been testing to rule things out. They just going off of, well, I'm not confident that it's this, or there's a possibility, but I don't really think it's okay. Well, how about that it's not that because you test it and make sure that it's not. Like she's been having problems with her stomach for the fucking longest. Like my kid Jelly Bean is fully dependent on us now physically. The only thing that she's able to do for herself is feed herself. When it comes to getting her up, like going to the bathroom and shit, I have to physically lift her off the couch. I have to help her walk to the bathroom. I have to put her on the toilet. I have to get her up off the toilet, pull her drawers and shit back up, help her walk back to the fucking couch, lower her down on the couch slowly so I don't fucking hurt the stomach and her stomach and back and shit. Like, I have to put her fucking clothes on. Like, I have to do everything for her outside of feeding her. That is not normal for a 14-year-old fucking girl. And instead of y'all doing all of the tests that y'all need to find out what's going on, y'all keep telling me what y'all don't think it is. I don't want to hear about what y'all don't think it is. I want to know what the fuck is wrong with my baby. So, she finally got into Children's Pain Management Clinic last week, Wednesday. And Dr. Russi and Dr. Kapke, like, they are fucking amazing. Like, with us just meeting with them last Wednesday, like, they got the ball moving on so much stuff. She'll be going into something that's called the Integrated Healing Program. It's partnered between Rogers is a mental health hospital, for those who don't know, and Children's Hospital. Like, it'll basically combine all of the components of her care. So with her medication management for her pain, then you have the mental health component, because you're dealing with chronic pain and stuff all the time. Like, that shit weighs on you mentally, especially you a 14-year-old girl. This is your first fucking year in high school. You spent majority of your freshman year away from your friends and everything that you was even afraid to make when you went in there, because this is a brand new school for you. So you got all of this shit going on. So obviously it's not just physical, like, she's having mental problems from it too. And then it's going to be like a vigorous, like a physical therapy program for her too. So it's supposed to be from 4 to 6 weeks. When I wake up in the morning, I got a lot of phone calls to make. And that's one of them. I have to do an intake for her. So hopefully after that's done, we can have her in the program by the next week.
You know which office or Rogers she gonna be at?
Brown Deer.
She'll be there with Teresa.
Yep. So she'll be out there in Brown Deer.
Yeah, she's gonna be with Teresa at both locations.
Yep. So Friday, when I got off work, things took a turn for the worse, because, like I said, Jelly Bean has to wait for us to take her to the bathroom. So I don't know what's going on with her body, but her bladder is not giving the signal. When we have to pee, we know we got to pee. Like, you're like, damn, bro, I got to piss bad as fuck. She doesn't have that. Since whatever is going on, like, it's been hurting her to pee since fucking October 19th. And y'all keep saying that there's no infection. Is there a blockage? Like, it's something going on. It's not normal for it to hurt her to go to the fucking bathroom. So her bladder doesn't send that signal to her that she has to use the bathroom. So I have to take it upon myself, like, okay, well, she ate and was drinking whatever at 12 o'clock. It's about 2:30, 3 o'clock. Come on, Jelly, let's get up. Let's go to the bathroom. And then I'll take her to the bathroom, and then she'll just so happen to go. But if I don't get her up and physically take her to the bathroom and put her on the toilet, nothing is going to tell her that she needs to go to the bathroom. So when I came home from work on Friday, first thing I did, went in and woke her up to get her up to go to the bathroom. And as I was getting her up and stood her up, I noticed that she was struggling to put her left foot in her house shoe. And I'm thinking, like, shit, she been sleeping on the couch, but maybe her fucking leg sleep or something. But then I noticed that her left arm was just like, it was just limp, like it was dangling. And because I have to like wrap my arm around her body to hold her upright, I can feel like her body tensing up, straining, trying to pull her left leg forward and put the shoe on. So I sit her on the edge of the couch and I grab her face. First thing I say, I'm like, Jelly, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to smile for me. So she like, and I'm like, no, I know it's weird. I said, you don't even got to do it long. I said, but I need you to full on smile like cheese. And when she smiles, like, she like the fucking emoji. Like, you can see teeth, like, on this side, but it's like, it's lacking over here. And I'm like, okay. I grab her hands. I'm like, squeeze my hands as hard as you can. I need you to squeeze both of my hands as hard as you can. So I can feel her squeezing on, this side, on my left side, but the right side, nothing. So my mom is outside, and I run to the back door, and I'm yelling for my mom, like, "Mom, something's wrong. Something wrong with her." She's like, "What's going on?" I'm like, her left side is numb. I'm like, and she not responding certain ways. So she come in, I tell my mom, what's going on. And I'm like, we gotta get her some clothes on. I'm like, we gonna have to take her in. So I get her up, and I'm not I can't have her walk. So I'm like, I bend down and I kind of like lean, and like I'm carrying her on my back to put her in the truck. At that point, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. We just gonna have to call 911 because I don't want to chance anything going wrong while I'm driving there, and I'll blow every light that I can. So 911 operator is on the phone with me. I tell her what's going on, and she's like, okay, I need you to do a couple things for me while I'm on the phone. So she tells me to have her do the smile thing. I do that again. I report back. I'm like, her left side is not really moving. I can only really see it on the right. She tells me to have her squeeze my hands. I do that again. And it's weird because I've never been around anybody that's had a stroke. And I didn't even know that that's how you test shit. That was literally just an instinct. Like, that was the first fucking thing that I thought to do, to have her do. So then she's like, okay, well, have her.
No, you should tell the story.
Oh,
You tell them.
about the hospital.
Yeah.
And so then she's like, okay, I need you to have her raise her arms, in front of her and tell me if you see anything. So I tell Jelly Beans, I'm like, I need you to raise your arms up for me. Like, just hold them right down in front of you. So she raised it. Now the left one is going up slow, but then it's like, it's coming down. Like, she can't hold it up. And then the last thing was she had me have her repeat this sentence, and it was like, you couldn't really hear, like, it sounded like she was talking through her teeth. And she was kind of slurring. So
It definitely sounds like a stroke, man.
every single thing, right? Every single thing. So fire department responds, and like, they get there first, and you got people talking to me, and then you got people tending to her. So the one tending to her come in, like, oh well, she seems okay. The vitals are fine, and blah 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 blah. I'm like, dude, I literally just sat here. My baby can't hardly smile. She ain't got no feeling in her left side. What is? I want to transport her to Children's. Like, I want her to go to Children's. So they call the paramedics to come, a Curtis ambulance. It takes them so long to get to us. And I feel like the reason why it took so long was because they told them that, oh, well, she's negative for signs of this, but we just want to go, mom wants her to go. So when the ambulance comes, they put her in the back. They asked me to, like, hey mom, what's going on today? And I explained it to them. And they look at each other, and then they're like, all right, Maya, we need you to do a couple things for us. And they run her through the same shit, making her smile, making her squeeze their hands, and making her raise her arms and say the shit. We don't know where they got that negative from, but she's positive. What the fuck did be fat, whatever the fucking whatever initials that they said, it was like, she clearly positive for that. Like, I don't know where they got that negative from. So then he called it in. Hey, we got a 14-year-old female, positive for this and this and this. Turn the lights on and shoot us to Children's. And same thing when we go through the ambulance bay. 14-year-old female, positive for this, having difficulty, with the speech and this and this. Send us to the room. Bunch of doctors come in there. They testing her fucking legs and her reflexes and shit, trying to make her flex her toes up and down and all that shit. She can't do anything with this left side. So they ordered the CT, take her in for the CT after they put the little they didn't even actually hook her up to an IV. They just put the little IV thing in her arm, like to prep for it. Take her in the back. We do the CT scan, come back, and then they're like, it's negative. And I'm like, after that, I'm like, ain't no fucking way that y'all finna sit here and tell me that nothing is going on. She's literally had every single positive sign that's going on. And she clearly still fucked up now. Like, when I tell you it was like Jelly Bean was like basically a fucking shell of herself that day. Like, she wasn't hardly doing anything. She just fucking sitting there just staring. Excuse me. So yeah, they discharged us. And on the way out, I told them, I'm like, I don't feel comfortable taking her home like this. She can't move her left side. I don't feel like she needs to be sent home. And then even when you look that shit up, like they'll even tell you like it can take hours for abnormal brain activity to show up on a CT scan. They didn't do an MRI. They was just like, well, follow up with, neurology and make an appointment for her to have an MRI scan. And it's like, bro, y'all ain't do no blood tests. Y'all ain't test no urine. Like, why do I have to fight with y'all and keep asking y'all to test shit? And this guy is telling me like, well, I'm not sure, what we can really do. Or, we wouldn't even know what to test for. You can't do a fucking workup and see if any of her levels are abnormal in the blood. Y'all do a full CBC any other fucking time. I can come in here with a fucking cough in my chest and shit, and y'all fucking take blood and run shit that I didn't even fucking ask for. What is the problem? It's not like she's not fucking insured. It ain't like y'all ain't gonna get the fucking payment for it. So why are you not wanting to run tests to find out what the fuck is wrong with my child? And y'all keep trying to push me out the fucking door. So that just, when I tell you that shit really, really, really pissed me off, because like I said, it can, you can't rule out stroke because of a negative CT. When they say negative CT anyway, they're just saying like, all right, well, we didn't see like, like no bleeding or anything like that. But basically what I feel like, the next week, I'm kind of on pins and needles, because there's no doubt in my mind that she had a mini stroke. With those, you get all the symptoms of a stroke, but it's like anywhere from like a few minutes to a couple hours. Like it resolves within 24 hours. Within a day, she was perfectly fine. But a huge percentage of people that suffer those have an actual stroke within 7 days. So it's like I've been paranoid, because it's like she's okay now, but I don't want to, come home and then it's like y'all could have did something and y'all chose not to. So that's kind of where I'm at with children's right now. They piss me off so fucking bad. And then I've been constantly I wonder if they updated it today, because they sure didn't fucking update it yesterday when I looked. Any other time when I have a visit in my chart for her even emergency room visits, on top of like the discharge summary, they'll also have the notes in there. So let me see if they finally put them in there. Let's see. All right. Finally put them in there. Because I'm trying to see if they put in here what I told them to, as far as me telling them to put in here that they fucking denied all the tests that I was asking for. But yeah, that really, 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 really broke my fucking heart, man, because I'm sitting here watching my baby not be herself, and y'all just like, y'all not taking this shit serious. So y'all really, really, really got to advocate for yourselves and y'all kids as patients, because when it comes to us, when I tell you that these people do not fucking give a damn, dude, like there is no way that my baby should have been fucking discharged and sent home after having a full fucking set of stroke symptoms. It wasn't just one, it wasn't just two. Like she was positive for every single fucking stroke symptom that they had. And y'all didn't even fucking say, okay, well, you know what? We just want to admit her overnight for observation. I've been admitted overnight for observation for fucking less. And y'all didn't do that for a fucking 14-year-old with stroke symptoms. What kind of shit is that? Let's see.
Whoop their ass.
Like that was yeah, I can't I don't see anything about them putting in here. No, they didn't lie.
You good over there, bro? You look sleepy. You look sleepy. You okay over there, bro?
Family deferred urine asking to leave discharge. Bitch.
I'm surprised y'all didn't go get food for coming in today.
We didn't have no time because my mom
Was on that bullshit again.
yeah, so we me and one we actually got dropped off
On that bullshit.
because I was on my way to get him. Yeah, my sister was there, so she could tell you exactly how like my daughter was. She said no, for real. My sister damn near begged him not to discharge her to check a few things over, and because her vitals were fine and they didn't see nothing in discharge, it was me getting them right back in there. And it's really sad because her leg was still dragging, getting her in the wheelchair.
Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
Yeah, but for you to be like, no, it's fine. We've done all we can do, and we really don't see the reason for you guys to kind of hang around the emergency room and wait on something acute to happen. When we've checked out, for like the emergency stuff, like the urgent stuff that would need to be taken care of right now. I didn't ask y'all to do that, but why aren't y'all fucking admitting her to keep an eye on her and make sure that shit is straight? So I'm annoyed. But anyway.
As you should be.
I gotta look in the group and see which one that is. I need to laugh at something. So this is completely unrelated to anything, but because it's fucking hilarious to me.
Which one?
Next to Aaron Hall.
I miss you.
That nigga horrible.
This one?
Yes.
What's the matter? I've been getting death threats.
His wife with a boot.
You mean death threats?
No.
Not this time.
You undone me! You undone me on your analog! Gone!
What?
Oh, he be getting death threats. That's crazy.
He said, you mean death threats? He said, not this time. Bruh.
Okay, before we get into
Whatever.
the obvious bullshit, because I fucking hate you for this.
That's funny though.
Why did my guy look back like he about to reverse
And pull
and
off?
pull it up?
I don't know.
I'm like, and he never looked forward. He never.
He had an eye patch on too.
What?
I'm pretty sure he had an eye patch on.
No, we got to run that back. He did not have.
His glasses look a little weird. Look a little different.
He did not have an eye patch on.
You sure?
We
Folks might have had an eye patch on.
What's the matter? I've been getting death threats. You mean death threats? Not this time.
You undone me! You undone me on your analog! Gone!
I thought he had an eye patch on.
I want you to understand that the side of the van had something to the nature of home of the blind and deaf.
Oh, so maybe folks was blind. I don't think the blind guy should have been.
Look, where'd you find this? What fuck side of Facebook did you locate this on, first of all?
Your algorithm.
I don't even think it's an algorithm. I think she really go out here.
Hey, low-key,
I don't search for reels because I wouldn't even know what to search for. She just shows
you
up.
can't really search for reels. Like you watch the initial reel
And then it'd be a
or
gang
whatever it is, and
Yep.
then when you scroll, it's
That's
just
literally how
there's
it
no
goes.
holds barred.
What did you have to do?
To find that one though.
No. To make a deaf person threaten to whoop your ass.
I want to know why. Like he said, not this time. So like you got other people who want to kill you, but not this time.
Well, you can't just sneak up on them,
Uh,
crack them in the back of the head.
A deaf person.
There's a deaf chick on my algorithm who keeps getting hit on by people.
She fine?
She fine.
Because I've seen some fine deaf chicks on TikTok.
Yeah, it might be the same one. And she's like, huh? Like every time someone talks, she's like, huh? Then she started sign language and the niggas run off because they don't know what to do. One dude ran off because she thought that she was part of a gang. He didn't want that in his life.
I feel him though. I mean, if you just see a motherfucker doing all type of shit, what would you think?
But it'd be the comments that piss me off the most, because they be always like, well, if she could talk, how's she deaf?
I don't think your hearing got nothing to do with your speaking, but I mean, hey, I'm here for the internet. The internet is.
No, I'm not. The internet's stupid
Hey, man.
and it perpetuates stupidity.
Sometimes you need stupidity.
No, you don't.
You don't think so, Tom? Life would be boring if there was nothing stupid to happen.
No.
Now, I don't think you need stupid shit to happen daily, which is what the internet is. But you know, some fuck shit every now and again is okay.
All right. Can we go to the Taco Bell one?
Yes.
If I owe him something, show me the receipt. You get paid in 24 hours.
My bad. That's Diddy.
I thought you just wanted to go to Taco Bell. That's an odd choice of fast foodery.
There says she walked in for the holiday party. It was potluck style. She had her bowl of guacamole there to be able to serve. And when she got in there, the windows were covered with wrapping paper. And she alleges that the cameras were also covered as well. That's all according to the lawsuit. Well, she says she went outside of the parking lot to mingle. And when she came back, she found most of the employees were completely intoxicated. Again, that's according to the suit. And she even says one employee was having sex with his wife in the restaurant while his wife was engaged in intimate acts with two other people. She says that this all went on for a long time. She says in the lawsuit that she told the supervisor about what was going on, and the supervisor threatened to fight her inside of the Taco Bell. She then says she left, came back to get her bowl of guacamole, only to find other employees vomiting in it. She alleges that when she filed an HR complaint, the two employees and the supervisor were ultimately fired, but then she was receiving threatening messages, letters, and her windshield was broken more than a week after the party. Again, all of this according to the lawsuit. She says that management offered to transfer her to another store. She says that's not enough. That's why she's filing the lawsuit now. Turn, a couple of publications request for comments. Corporate for Taco Bell, though, says that the owner expressed frustration in all of this and is looking into the matter. Taco Bell, by the way, corporate does not own this. Taco Bell doesn't really have any say in this.
Wait, what you mean corporate don't own? That's an independent Taco Bell?
You can be independently owned. You don't have to be franchised. So, like, if we wanted to right now, we could go buy a Taco Bell.
To throw a fuck party in? That's not what I'm
I think
on.
all we need is 10,000 to get a steak and shake.
Yeah, you only need 5,000 to get a Subway.
Bruh.
You know, if that.
That's why.
How good was that guacamole that she went back for?
I don't think she went back for the guacamole. I think she went back for her bowl.
Yeah,
I think that's what it was.
This was a more like
Replay that again.
I don't think this was. I think she brought her own guac.
She did. She brought the guacamole. It was potluck style.
Employee there says she walked in for the holiday party. It was potluck style. She had her bowl of guacamole there to be able to serve. And when she got in there, the windows were covered with wrapping paper. And she alleges that the cameras were also covered as well. That's all according to the lawsuit. Well, she said.
Let's stop right there.
We're going to unpack bit by bit.
We're going to unpack this right here. Juan.
What's up?
TDR used to throw kickbacks all the time, right?
Yes,
we
still do.
Five Wise used to be shaking, right?
It was.
But when you walk into a TDR party and if you see anything that looks like video surveillance covered, are you staying?
Well, I'm a part of TDR, so me, yes, I would stay. You talking about if I was not affiliated with the brand?
You're not affiliated with the brand.
If I walked in and like you had that get up, I would definitely leave. And then I would get right on Facebook and like Tone just confirmed everything we thought about this nigga.
But it depends for me. It depends for me. And the reason why I said it depends for me is because
you party like that anyway.
No,
I was gonna say that's a Thursday night for you.
That's not what you said. You said if you walk in and you see the cameras covered, like depending on what it is, like maybe niggas want to smoke weed and shit in there. So it depends. It depends. You didn't say you walk in and
knowing what this we talking about Tone. Every preconceived notion that they have put out about my mans, if I walk in and I know you now, if I walk in like that, I don't want to be a part of it.
No, but he said at Five Wise. Five Wise is not his spot. So if he had cameras covered in Five Wise, and we know like niggas like to smoke weed or niggas whatever, like I'm not gonna instantly think that it's gonna be no bullshit because the cameras are covered.
I like how you two-stepping around the fact that Tone is a freaky ass nigga.
He is.
Yeah, but instead of you man, what they want to smoke
because
weed?
He didn't say that. All he said was if you walk in and saw the security cameras covered,
look at what we're talking about. Would you have stayed in this situation?
We didn't get to that part yet.
No.
He was just talking about initially when you walk in, if you see the security cameras covered, are you staying?
Are you staying?
No, Tom.
Okay. So everything's covered. Everything for the outside world to see in what's going on. So we already had that barn door. So not only was the barn door closed with somebody sitting outside, but that one window
covered up.
Is covered up.
All right, maybe folks he like a private party.
Okay.
Nothing out of the ordinary just yet. It's a private event.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a private party.
Okay. Just initially upon entry, you don't see no bullshit that you just notice that the cameras is covered.
Private situation.
All right.
She says she went outside of the parking lot to mingle, and when she came back, she found most of the employees were completely intoxicated. Again, that's according to the suit.
How long was she outside?
That's what you're getting there. Being intoxicated and completely intoxicated. That's two different things.
How much alcohol was consumed?
What time did this party start and what time did she show up?
How much mingling was you doing in the parking lot that you walked in, came back, and we all drunk? Like shit face.
Was this Taco Bell blocked off to avoid customers from pulling up? Because if I got the munchies for a chalupa and I see the Taco Bell got people standing outside, I'm assuming it's open.
Do you think? I think this might be one. Is this? I feel like this is one of them Taco Bells that's like, you know how you get the restaurant that's like right off the freeway, where it's like
you know your ass staying Monte.
You can see it. Yeah, Monte nasty.
Well, if you see who all be at a TDR party,
no, we wasn't throwing fuck parties at 5-1.
No, we wasn't. We should have, but we wasn't.
I don't know, technically.
You know, ain't that?
Yeah.
Technically.
Thank you, sir.
Wrong. If you were smart, you'll leave the comments right now.
Yeah, you would.
How long does it take you to get obviously intoxicated, Mimi?
It depends.
Let's just say we got nothing but white.
No, it's not. Depending on white or dark is. What did I eat that day?
It's a potluck, so you probably didn't eat nothing.
Yeah, because I don't trust white folks.
What are you drinking before you got?
Usually,
pre-game is factor. No, but if I'm like intentionally trying to get drunk fast, I won't eat, and then I have like at least 2, and then I'll start eating by the time I hit my 3rd, so I get drunk faster.
Let's not forget a key component here. It is a Taco Bell employee party. You've been to Taco Bell before, Juan.
I want to know, was majority of the co-workers black and you were the odd white person that showed up?
No, I don't think so.
She brought guacamole. It's giving white girl.
No. See, my whole thing is what kind of, if you're bringing guacamole, and this is the irony behind this, it was probably
Mexican thing.
it was a taco bar potluck at a Taco Bell.
We first of all, we already in this motherfucker doing felonious shit. Why is it a potluck? Why are we just not cooking the fucking food here?
I feel like
I'd have been deep frying the shit out them cinnamon twists.
I feel like she got an invite and wasn't supposed to.
You feel that?
I feel like the potluck was like, code word type shit. And
Word got to her when it wasn't supposed to.
yeah,
I guarantee you she's a new employee. Because I feel like the activities at this particular Christmas party, this is
or like
new.
it was one of them things like how like what the upside down pineapple mean.
Yeah.
Another motherfucker don't know what the upside down pineapple mean,
And they actually,
and she showed up not knowing what the upside down pineapple mean type shit.
She said, "Oh, y'all ain't opening gifts this ass."
Yeah,
And she even says one employee was having sex with his wife in the restaurant while his wife was engaged in intimate acts with 2 other people.
now it's a party.
It's a real party. It's a party.
So she is taking dick while sucking dick.
we don't know
And
that.
jerking
They
off
said
a
2
dick.
other people.
You're right. Could have been a daisy chain.
So,
And he was the caboose.
so we don't know who was who. We just said 2 other people.
It was a party.
It's a real party.
It was a party.
It's a party.
Going on in the lounge on that little plastic display in the middle.
I was gonna say because I've been inside the Taco Bell. Where are you finding comfort? Fuck.
Because it's like, bro, now like you think
Cold
I
ass
go in there
chair.
for somebody DoorDash and shit, and I'm wondering like, bro, was somebody balls on this counter? Like,
Just ask is it franchised or not. Is this a franchise Taco Bell? Oh, it is? Okay.
Having
Let me go ahead and get a number 4. This is
having
not.
having your ass out by the register is crazy.
I don't think nobody was fucking over there. It's probably they definitely was in the lounge.
I don't know.
She says that this all went on for a long time. She says
was
What's
fun.
what's
Hold on.
wrong?
Now this is the thing right here. Okay. You bring guac to a stag party. You realize this is not your cup of tea.
You weren't supposed to bring guac. You were supposed to bring cock. You didn't bring a nigga.
Hold up. I want you to understand. She said this has been going on for a while now. Are you mad that you didn't get dick? Because you apparently stayed long enough
right.
to know that this was going on
That's
for a
what
long
I'm not
time.
understanding. You knew what was happening. You decided to stay and observe and then go sue later.
Right. You just didn't get picked.
I mean, that's how you supposed to do it. They bring your food out, you eat it all, and you be like, "Hey man,
It's like-
it's a hair right here."
Cause like, was she waiting on them to finish so that she can take her guacamole home? Like, well, I'll just wait until y'all done and take my bowl and hit it. Like, what was it?
What were you doing? I want to know what was she doing that she was there long enough.
She was in the parking lot mingling.
No, she came back inside.
Oh yeah, because that's how she knew that the employee was fucking his wife and the 2 other people.
And how do you?
And said that went on for a while, for a long time.
He was slow stroking.
He had Hennessy.
He was making love in a club or a Taco Bell. Look,
She had 2 other people
he
join the fun.
He finally got his wife to agree
Look,
to fuck the 2 cashiers.
well,
And this bitch is ruining it with her goddamn guacamole.
Hold on now. She didn't ruin it because apparently she let them finish.
let me tell you something.
That's also true. She been real P.
Well, they ended a long-standing debate on whether Taco Bell had real beef or not. Clearly, they did.
They got the meats.
in the lawsuit that she told the supervisor about what was going on, and the supervisor threatened to fight her in.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, who's black, who's not black?
First of all, why are you getting mad at a bunch of drunks? Remember, it started with they saying they were very intoxicated.
I mean, I don't think she was mad. She was just trying to let the supervisor know, like, hey, bro, this is what's happening.
You don't talk to them while they drunk.
So, like, that means
So I think
that makes me think she's a white girl.
I think the supervisor was white because he was ready to fight.
She, supervisor woman.
Oh, it was a woman.
That's what it just said.
Oh.
She tried to fight her.
Oh my. Maybe the supervisor was part of the orgy.
Everybody but this bitch with the guacamole is in on the joke.
Right. So,
because she like, look, you rolling over on everybody else, bitch. You go get us all.
she was gonna fight her. Probably
Keep your fucking mouth
shut,
or I will shut it for you.
Side of the Taco Bell. She then says she left, came back to get her bowl of guacamole, only to find other employees vomiting in it.
Where did you go? And what in your head made you think I got to go back to get my bowl?
But I think after threatening to get her ass whooped for snitching, she walked out hurriedly and then realized, oh shit, I left my bowl.
Because she never planned on coming back.
Left. I think by left, they mean like she exited the establishment.
I think she was
and then
gonna
turned
leave
around
for
to
good.
go back in it, and then as soon as she, go, you could call her Earl and the guacamole.
Because you fucking up the fun.
Yeah.
It's not the guac she wanted, bruh. She wanted her
I
bowl.
don't want my bowl now either.
It was grandma's bowl. This is her favorite guac bowl.
Well, if I can't even get this,
Wow, because at least they was vomited in it. Trust me,
It could have been worse. The way this party sounded, it should have been worse.
could have been stirring the guac with his cock.
We probably did that too.
Call it cockamole.
Holy cockamole.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
She alleges that when she filed an HR complaint, the 2 employees and the supervisor were ultimately fired, but then she was receiving threatening messages.
Bitch, you call HR on me?
No. I'm telling you, she wasn't supposed to get that invite.
She wasn't.
Letters, and her windshield was broken more than a week after the party. Again, all of this according to the lawsuit. She says that management offered to transfer her to another store. She says that's not enough. That's why she's filing the lawsuit now. A couple of publications request for comments. Corporate for Taco Bell, though, says that the owner expressed frustration in all of this and is looking into the matter. Taco Bell, by the way, corporate, does not own this. Taco Bell doesn't really have any say in this.
I would like to visit this time.
Are you sure?
Just be like, yo, so this the place y'all in here having orgies?
I don't want to visit it because here's the reason why. I'm enjoying the fact that I don't specifically know what the employees look like, and we're making assumptions. If I walk up in there and it looked like the old bitch from the Popeyes down the street, and the gang of other meth heads, yes, and the gang of meth heads is who work in here. Nah,
Bruh.
I mean, it could be Megan the Clydesdale.
I can roll with that because then I can picture her as the bitch that want to fight for being the snitching. She looked like she got hands.
Who is fucking
Somebody. They like them big in Texas, my guy. I don't know.
We wasn't in Texas.
That's
We was in like some butt fuck part of Tennessee at this point.
Tennessee, Texas, same taste.
That is wild.
Very much so.
Are you ordering a soft shell taco tomorrow?
Soft shell.
I'm never ordering a Supreme taco ever again.
Got the hiccups, man. So
Soft shell like that.
I don't know.
Hit bitches with the hard shit.
What is the code? What is the code that they use to let you know that it's Tuesday night fuck night at Taco Bell?
Not gonna do it.
Like what is
Cinnamon
on
twist.
what is on the menu? What is on the menu that specifically let niggas know you here for a good time?
I don't know, but I just feel like the dirty talk is too much. Like they're just pounding the motherfucker over the lobby table, just eat stuff this gordita. Like I just
You like this chalupa?
that's too obvious. Like the chalupa sounds too obvious.
I mean, hey, a lot of people in there getting cracked like tacos.
And they took it literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think
What else is on this wild docket you got us?
you think motherfucker just pulled up and was like Baja Blast?
So
Yo, pull it up to the window.
Monte, you still in the comments?
Pull it
I
up.
hope,
To,
I hope
pull it
I
up.
hope
To,
you-
pull it up. Baja Blast.
Monte, let me know if you're still in the comments, bro.
That's a real blast.
Bro, I got the hiccup so bad. So, question.
answer.
Reparations.
Never.
We all use public restrooms, correct?
When you got to, you got to.
When you gotta go for me.
Just hopefully they got tissue.
All right, bro. Don't go nowhere. So we, have established like we'll all use public restrooms. Now, me, I don't care. I will shit anywhere.
Yeah, we know you did a whole episode about being stuck in Cole's bathroom.
Yeah. And I have also noticed.
Thank you.
That Lion King shit.
I have also shit in Potawatomi's bathroom more times than I can count. And
you always there. I hope you comfortable.
And I can tell you that I feel like the days where I walk in there and I have to shit, I win. So I don't know if I'm like releasing bad energy and unlucky energy in that toilet before I go out there. But whenever I feel like I have to shit before I gamble, I be good. But
that's a hell of a lucky trope.
One thing, I have so many superstitions for gambling, like going the same entrances and just. Wait.
Do you if you walk in and don't have to shit?
Bad.
Do you do a lap until you have to shit?
No. I've just noticed there hasn't been a time where I've had to shit and I didn't win. One thing that.
So shit demons give you better odds?
I don't probably. Like I said, I don't know if I'm just releasing unlucky energy or what.
But release the Kraken.
What would y'all say like the wildest thing that y'all have seen in like a public bathroom?
The wildest thing I've seen?
Yeah, in a public bathroom.
Shit all over the place.
I was just gonna say, yeah,
like a whole
you walk in and it's just like graffiti shit everywhere.
like dog dead ass. It looked like they went down to touch their toes and just their whole asshole blew out against the back wall.
So have you ever had like your shit disturbed while you were in there?
Yes. Today.
What happened today?
Can you talk to the mic, please? You're not going to just say today and we're not here.
I was at work, trying to kill some time. So I'm like, I got a shit. Makes perfect sense. I got about 15 minutes left. Let me go shit, and everything will be good. So I walk in, do my thing, make sure the door is locked, because them locks be janky. I had a motherfucker almost walk in. I'm like, yeah. So I'm in there. I'm on my phone, taking a poop, and then the little motherfucking cashier, because she trying to clean the bathroom, but I'm in here trying to shit, like, bro. On God, every time, like, bro, she came up there like 3 times. Occupado. The third time, DeJuan, is that you? Mind your business.
Hey, Monte said when I worked at McDonald's, the boom spread shit all over the walls.
Because he was mad, y'all.
Shit all over these walls, Ray.
I think mine was at Cole's, and I would always go to the second floor bathroom because it's a little bit more peaceful than the third floor bathroom. Plus, I don't know what the fuck goes on in the women's bathroom, but we smell it outside.
Yo,
it just be
after this nigga said like a scat Picasso.
I hate him
so much.
Monte really be funny sometimes.
Scat Picasso. So, bro, they come to the door. You do the occupado because it's the big stall where the retards have to sit in for the elbow space. Yeah,
I'm gonna let you get that one off.
the space. So I'm in that one. I'm on my phone.
Handicap stalls is spacious.
This is very spacious, my guy. So I'm in there minding my business, on my phone, playing my Candy Crush and whatnot, getting my game off. Bro, keep jangling the door like he got to go real bad. I was like, occupado. Bro, go to the stall next to me. This nigga had to go Gotham shit demon in him or something, bro. Because when that nigga started shitting, that first initial shit noise you make where your asshole's exploding, went on for quite some time.
Sound like that nigga had the AR.
went on for quite some time here. I'm at this point in time, bro. There could not have been anything left inside of you. So after he finally finished, I had to ask him, "You okay over there, my guy? You good? You safe?" This nigga had the highest pitched voice when he responded. Like, I feel like my guy left his asshole in the toilet and now he had to dig it out.
You probably was sweating. You ever had the shit so bad, like
you come out all your clothes?
You can feel it in like your lower back.
Man,
That shit is crazy.
Or that struggle shit where anything that you got on, you can't breathe, so you either pull your collar back or you taking your whole shirt off because you can't breathe.
Bro said, I ain't gonna lie, I love shit in the handicap stall. Hang my coat up and shit.
Right. Like, you know you there. If you know you should be there for a minute, bro, just go to handicap stall. I'm on the second floor. What is the likelihood of a nigga in a wheelchair coming to that bathroom?
So for me, like,
very unlikely.
Thank you.
I feel like bathroom lights.
It's nice and roomier.
I feel like bathroom lights that are on timers is some of the most disrespectful.
You gotta wave your hand while you.
Yes,
I definitely been in there so long that the lights cut out.
Yeah, like, and I'm sitting, and I'm like, sit here
I'm
in
mad
the dark.
you take your shoes off, watch the shit.
Like, but this girl is probably traumatized. Okay, scroll down.
You know who else got like roomy bathroom?
Which one?
Like when you go to like.
I don't see it. Did you not save it?
Which one was it?
It was the last video that was in the group with the girls.
Doctor's office got roomy bathrooms too.
Where they read the instructions wrong?
No.
That bathroom was roomy as a bitch.
She's talking about cheese situation.
Yeah, but I have definitely, been in the bathroom during some real fucked up moments. But I feel like when people are trying to like bust in the stall on you,
that's wild.
Like, cause like sometimes the stall doors aren't like, they're not default open, right?
Right.
So sometimes you don't realize that it's closed because somebody's in there, because a lot of those doors don't just stay open. Some of them do and some of them don't. So you have to push on it in order to see if it's locked or not.
Oh, it must have came through afterwards.
Yeah, but sometimes, like you said, them locks be a little jank. So
if I catch a glimpse of your shoes, I'm gonna yell, "Hey, I'm in here."
Is it the one? Oh, the one you edited yourself?
Yeah, I had to.
Okay, now I see what you mean. Yeah, it didn't. It must have come through when you first said it.
Yeah. So.
Oh, this is fucked up. First of all,
having you on the toilet and you see the door opening and you gotta hurry up and throw your fucking foot up like this to stop the door from opening. That is nasty work. So I've definitely been in that situation where a motherfucker like, cause the lock was on, yeah, but never do I ever want to have to deal with shit like this while I'm bro. Hey, keep an eye on the white girl. Watch it. Oh yeah. Oh, now watch this shit though. Here it comes. Yeah. She kicked the shit out of her in the chest. It's not gonna play the whole thing. I forgot to have restarted and I forgot to cut that out. But no, so I edited it to put the blurry, because I don't want that to be considered child porn on the show and shit. So I had to blur the chick on the toilet. And the underage booby that popped out. That's why I put the blurred shit on there. I don't want that on here.
That shit is crazy.
But bro, if I am on the toilet trying to take a shit,
and you say she was bare ass?
Yes.
She was on the toilet.
So she was raw dog in the toilet seat. She didn't get to wipe and she didn't wash her hands.
She's over 3.
She's a white girl stuck in between the triple threat.
Tornado tide.
Either way, it goes.
Could have been a fatal 4-way.
Scramble. Iron Survivor.
Man, we just watched that shit last night.
Is it Iron Survivor? My ribs.
Because I shared that shit, I think yesterday. The first thing I said after I watched it, I was like, Shorty definitely didn't white. Like, she just got up and got the fuck out of there. Which, again, is so... Like, you got 4 people fighting and then a gang of bitches videotaping this. This is a felony. I'm out. I got a cheerleading scholarship to worry about. I can't be
There were
sick.
other white women in there because the stall right next to her, when she ducked into it to get out the way, it was a white bitch standing on that stall trying to get out the way. So these bitches was in here for a minute before this fight broke out.
That's one of those situations.
Hey, Monte said she wasn't gonna wash them anyway.
You might be right, bro, but we still got to
I mean, we did watch a video of a chick like washing her panties in a cup on an airplane.
Bruh.
So
I don't understand why that happened.
I don't put nothing past white people after
The
that.
fact that if I am sitting here on the toilet,
but she was in a handicap stall, so you couldn't really hold the door.
But you spoke.
right?
How hard did they run into that door? Because if you do the latch right, the latch ain't moving.
We don't know which kind of latch it was, though. You know, some of them got the little twist thing
And it goes
where the little circle thing
yeah,
comes
hold
out,
it in place.
and some is like the actual latch where you have to flip down. We don't know which one was on there.
If it was one of them sliding latches, janky. It's just because you think you got it in there, it's not in there.
Because you're supposed to lift it and then put it in and go all the way in.
No, it's
Look.
not in there.
All I'm saying was
She didn't wash her
she
hands.
better have some wet wipes at her desk.
The way she shuffled the fuck.
She probably went back to the table and was like, Mom, we gotta go.
I hate these.
Look, we
That had to be at school.
They was at school, bruh.
Oh, they was at
That's
school?
the school bathroom.
And on them suit, that's why I was blurring shit. Because, like I said,
You know, low key
shit.
though, you can find a lot of weird shit in a high school bathroom.
Got a lot of weird shit in high school.
I've walked in on niggas getting haircuts. I've walked in on dice games. I've walked in on drug transactions. I was like, yo, why is this the meeting area?
I walked in on head. Like, I've walked in a lot of shit in the boys' bathroom.
Bruh.
It was a chick and a dude, right?
Of course.
But you are
Could've been two dudes.
on.
You're right.
You are
Sexuality is a
on
spectrum.
the toilet. On the toilet.
What if she had the picture like a meme?
And all of a sudden,
What if she wasn't even done? Like, she was midstream, the door bust open.
Imagine like pinching your shit off.
Her ass is shit.
because it mush when you do that.
Right. And if it was a hard shit, it's stuck there. It's turtle heading. So you shuffling out the bathroom with a turtle head in. Now you gotta go to the next bathroom, and you know because the way schools are made,
walk like a penguin.
and you
to
know
wherever.
the bathroom is either on the other side of the same floor, or you gotta go down the floor. This is why you don't go to the bathroom on the popular floor.
That's also how you get the hepatitis, man. Motherfuckers ain't had no shoes on in there. It's a public bathroom.
She clearly took her shoes off before this fight. 2 of them was barefooted. One was in socks. The other one had long jeans on, so I don't know.
That's how you get that's how you get the Hep C.
The fact,
Someone gave someone a barefooted bro kick.
bro, she was just trying to relieve herself.
Right.
She just got done having the most stressful algebra test. And she was just trying to get it out of her system.
What if like taking a piss is like how you relieve the stress and now you can't even relieve
Because like, just imagine that. You know,
What
your little Starbucks then flow through you and shit. You're like, shit.
Literally.
I hear them out there on this bullshit, and I can't go anywhere.
Imagine had she went in the bathroom and it was just her. And then that shit happened.
That's how I feel like.
Like she heard the motherfuckers like she heard the bell ring. Cause that's how it be. Like you ever be in the bathroom taking like a nice peaceful shit, and then the bell rings. And you're like, damn, that means class is out. And then you hear all these motherfucking footsteps, niggas in and out the bath. It's like, God damn it.
No.
I was in here
I
alone.
guarantee you she thought she was safe behind that door. Like, I already locked the door. They can't get in here. They're just going to scrap over by the sink. I'm good as long as I don't open this door until the door opened itself.
She was gonna try to wait it out.
I
Yep.
feel like she probably would have started to put it up.
Yeah.
You see how quick she got the fuck up out of there then? I think she was gonna wait for the commotion to die down and then she was gonna leave.
Yeah,
she
she
still
was
wasn't gonna
gonna
wash her hands, but she was gonna leave.
She was still gonna leave. She thought she was safe.
Somebody was in there like, hey, Beverly. Shh.
That shit is wild though. Like to bust and then it's like they didn't even try to take it back out.
Oh no, they was scrapping right next to her.
Like, so now you got two motherfuckers fighting, and my bare ass is right here
on camera.
Man, that's crazy.
Like she was probably still pissing when they were fighting.
So
here.
then you have to realize that the person who was not on top, you now have a motherfucker punching down on you, and the ass is right here.
While you hearing the sound of piss in the toilet next to you.
That's a wild story. Like,
and that is how the Tubi movie starts. So you wonder how I got here, stuck between a fist and a toilet.
I saw raw chicken and a right hand.
I can't read because that camera is right there.
Imagine pinching a mean one.
Somebody hearing somebody get punched in the head.
That shit was crazy.
Mm-mm.
That remind me of that Kelvin Sullivan Chris Benoit fight.
When
they ended up in the bathroom.
I was there.
I have
you go back and you watch that video.
I have 304
right
social media notifications.
You got what?
304 social media notifications.
From just today? For the show, or just that you haven't been on social media in a while?
304. So it's a combination of
just hoes.
I can dig it. Yeah, but I saw that and I'm like, there was so much going on with that. I was like, I said I gotta play this video. I said, but I gotta make sure I blur, out the nude children because that shit is crazy. That is like, bro, don't beat my ass next to the motherfucking toilet. Somebody shitting right here.
It was a tag team.
And then it's like she got up so fast. Like, what if she like flung something? Like,
Right. It was a tag team tornado, falls count anywhere, scramble in the bathroom.
Fight club in there, man. Y'all ain't noticed ain't nobody in class right now. Like, what y'all doing?
Yeah, it was a lot of it was a lot of people in that bathroom for this fight.
Right.
So this fight has been taught. They promoted this fight all day.
It was probably motherfuckers in there.
Niggas cut promo.
Niggas just skip school. They was like, nah, I gotta make
But
it
because-
7 hours. What time 7 period start?
Fight promo is a lot less leg work than back in my day. Because back in my day, it wasn't like, we didn't have group chats and cell phones and shit to be able to be like, hey, I'm finna scrape this bitch on the 3rd floor bathroom and shit. Like, everybody come in there at 2:00. Like, we didn't have that.
It was just, you just had to find out. Like, you could be in the hallway. Hey, yo, so-and-so fighting. Now
That's
we
it.
gotta. Now
you
you gotta make it to the other side.
You
of
gotta
the
get in
fucking
there
building.
before security beat you to it.
Yep. So, and that's how you knew. Like, if you didn't see them motherfuckers, then all of a sudden you hear sneakers and shit and a crowd gathering, you're like, fuck. So you didn't even know who was fighting until you got close to it. You had no idea. Now motherfuckers, they just like, they schedule it and shit. Niggas put it on the Google Calendar and shit. Like,
I'm in the basement for 4th period here. Cool, because I got my first period at
but they are also privileged these days because back in our day, if you missed the fight, you just missed it. So you was saucy because you had to hear about this good ass fight that you missed. Now,
filming it.
Now you could have been the month, and it's so funny because just imagine, right? This girl that is on the toilet, she could have been streaming, like watching the fight. And at the time that they fucking bust in. So now you just let yourself on the fucking toilet. Because that's the age that we in.
So
motherfuckers going
what
live
you're
and shit
saying
during
is
the
when
fight.
Kevin Sullivan and Benoit was fighting, you could have been watching SmackDown and then boom, bust in. Now you own SmackDown.
Yes.
It's wild.
That's the age that we in.
Wicked work.
Like you don't have to worry about missing all of this shit.
Literally.
You can literally just you can watch it. You be like, damn man, y'all see that? And then even if you didn't catch it live, motherfuckers upload it any fucking way.
Follow my Patreon.
But while we're on the topic of shit,
terrible transition.
Is it really?
Depending on what this video.
Not the transition, but just the fact that this is what we're transitioning to.
Yeah. So can we go ahead and click on this white woman, please?
These girls could literally be a commercial for read the instructions. Watch this.
Okay, story time. Fran gets constipated when she travels, and we're on vacation right now, so she hasn't pooped in a week. So we drove to the store. Michael told me to buy this to get some laxative. This is the laxative of choice. So she's sitting on the bed, and she's like, Brooke, I cannot drink this. This is a straw. And I'm like, you have to chug it. Just open it and chug it. So she kept gagging when she was drinking it. And I'm like, girl, plug your nose. So she plugged her nose, sip by sip, and she can blow. Oh my God. So she was like, should I put like Mio or some flavoring in it so it doesn't taste as bad? And I was like, are you sure you read the directions? Like, are you supposed to dilute it with something? Like, it should not normally be this bad, right? So I said, give me the fucking directions. Let me read this shit for myself. I read this part. So I read the directions, and it says, okay, this one says directions. That says drug use. Oh, so Fran is constipated and can't read. So the first sentence on the directions says, gently insert enema tip into rectum. For those of you who miss sex ed, that means your butthole. So instead of putting this in her butt, she has been drinking it. It did not taste good. It's like salt. I have absolutely no words. None. Do you have anything to say? I'm gonna keep drinking it.
This motherfucker been drinking an enema because she
Does it
thought
still
that
work?
She thought that was a straw.
I feel like when you took it up the ass and you drink it, should still flush you out, right?
Does it still work if you drink it?
I mean, that stomach, like you think you constipated now. You drank that shit, flush your whole fucking stomach lining out.
I just want you to understand the whole time I really wasn't paying attention to what they said because they both look like plastic Kim K's.
I want to know why wasn't reading the instructions the first thing on your list?
Especially the first time ever using it.
Right.
Because I guess she was shitty and was just worried about being able to take dick in the ass for her trip next week. I hate white people. They do dumb stuff. And then the fact that she said, I'm still going to keep on drinking it. Like, you dumb bitch. Smart. Very much. In fact, we could just leave Mimi's face on the side.
I like no, because I need to look at something.
Her face to see if it's real.
It don't look like it.
So, in more white people news, one of my coworkers
Think they black.
found out that his girlfriend, she left him
How did he find out?
because he came home and that bitch wasn't there.
Dear John.
She sent that nigga a text like, I took all my stuff out, I'm gone.
Did she say why she left him?
He was still at work when she sent the text.
I mean, I guess she didn't want to have to deal with the argument. I hate people who break up over text and just completely shut you out. But did she at least give him an explanation of why she can't do this no more?
Well, not really. But here's just what I think.
He's a horrible person.
If you're 53 and I'm just about to hit 30, I don't really think we should even be dating.
She just got tired of that wrinkled meat.
And I was trying to explain to bro. I'm like,
Maybe his savings account was drying up.
she looking for a sugar daddy, and you looking for like
Love.
an actual girlfriend. Because all of the shit he was complaining about, because you know white people bring all their problems to work and shit. It's like, man, she doesn't cook, she doesn't clean. I'm like, bro, like you really asking a lot of a kid in so many words, bro. Like some young people just ain't on that type of time you want. You looking for your happily ever after, bro. You are a few years away from getting an ARP card.
Do not take the enema by mouth issues are only in your rectum and may be harmful to swallow.
Oh, you have to find out the question.
Because Devon was like, "What was the difference?"
Well, shit. It's
The
gonna,
difference is one can poison you and the other way can't.
well, either it's gonna flush you out or it's gonna flush your life away. Either or. Pick one.
Yeah, they definitely need to call poison control, and that's if all that silicone didn't absorb the
And
poison.
I think it's
she
probably
might be
why she
okay.
didn't care, because she just said, "I'm gonna keep on drinking." She just probably said that so she can do a whole nother video.
I told him that I think he should run her daddy fade.
Bruh.
Why?
Why should he run the fade, or why did I say it like that?
Why are you trying to fade her dad? Like, why?
Well, okay, so like he would come to work and be like, "Man, got a free night tonight at the house. The girlfriend's at the parents' house." Like, then like when it comes out, it's like, so she got a whole nother boyfriend, and like she left your house, moved out of your crib, moved in with him ASAP. She wasn't at her motherfucking parents' house. Her parents was covering for her. So in that respect, you can't beat up her. Well, you shouldn't beat up her. So next best thing is beat up her daddy.
But he knew what he got himself into. She is 30. That is 20 years younger than you.
Look, bro,
you can't keep up with whatever the hell she trying to put down.
All I was saying, bro, is if you feel like you need vengeance, do not beat up your girlfriend.
He is an old white man.
Her daddy an old white man. I think this is a fair fight at this point.
He's not getting your boy's not getting vengeance, man.
I'm glad he going on vacation. Cause I'm sick of hearing about this.
He gonna be in the shower crying.
Him and his cat, good. Cry alone, my guy.
That's probably why she really left him. He can live with no man who owned a cat.
Why not? Cats are very,
single 50-something-year-old man with a cat.
Self-service.
Ain't got much to look for in life.
And he worked with me for 8 hours out of his day.
Definitely make bad life choices.
Well, I chose to work there. He was there first.
No, I'm talking about him. You there because you got the plug.
Fact.
Excited. Yeah, like I know you don't know jack shit about football, but at halftime, I couldn't ask for better numbers. Like everybody is damn near half or more
We
to
must
they
be
hit.
looking at his fantasy. That's one thing I never got.
Parlays.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's one thing I couldn't get into was fantasy football.
I want to, and that's not even because I care about football. I just want to win some fucking money.
Hey, I'm thinking low key. I'm about to start looking to see what these DraftKings and WWE be talking about.
I don't see how they could do DraftKings.
Because I'm like, first of all, no disrespect to wrestling. I'm a fan. But this shit is fake. So what are we really betting on? Are we just looking
It is not fake. It is predetermined.
That's why I feel like, how can wrestling be on DraftKings?
So what are they really asking us to bet on? Because at this point, now we just playing the odds of what is common sense, and if you understand how a wrestling match is booked.
Are we betting on how many super kicks we gonna see in this match? Then,
Right.
then that's something I can see.
Right, like what the over under on how many times Roman Reigns hit the spear? Because I'm going 3+.
How many
Title
false
match.
finishes are we gonna see in this match?
Right, like if that's what we betting on, cool, I could do that. But like, don't be like,
That's Lash Legend.
Yes, and I fucking love her. And they cheated the fuck out of her last night.
yo, they keep playing that clip when she body slammed
Otis.
Otis. She was so geek. I was like, she getting a push.
No,
There's only been 2 people whose body slammed Otis.
No, and then somebody
And
was
they
like,
both was black women.
it would have been better if she actually sold it. I'm like, motherfucker, adrenaline.
She
that
sold
was
it.
selling it. You hype. You can't just do this big thing
What
on
did
his
y'all
back.
want her to do? To fall out?
Yeah.
No.
Act like she. Oh, my bad.
Nah, so like when
Otis did what Otis was supposed to do for that.
after like listening to like Seth tell the story about him and Randy, when you in the moment and your emotions hit you when you do some shit,
Oh, when he hit that RKO off his back.
right? Because they had been practicing
He forgot,
that shit.
he
was
forgot
like,
the penny.
he was like, "Fuck it, we not gonna get it." He was like, "Well, fuck it, we just gonna try it." He forgot the pen.
He was.
You was out of the air, like man.
Yeah, you said RKO. was like, covering.
We been trying to do this shit all week.
Now I've been following Lash since she joined NXT. Because she's an Atlanta girl that used to play basketball in college.
She was in WNBA.
Hmm?
You know, I know about the black people.
I'm just saying, we got to keep it. That's why I think
I be loving when the black women
They
be
did
shining.
Kalani dirty because she didn't get a single pin, but yeah, she was out here ricocheting everything. Almost killed herself.
You gotta find more safe black women.
Hey, we just finna do a real quick reminder. We don't even have to discuss it. We just finna do a real quick reminder that Puffy ain't shit.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he not.
Comma butt.
No, just push the button.
Oh.
I said we ain't finna talk about it.
I gotta rewind it because we accidentally started it.
I thinks I owe him something. Show me the receipt. You get paid in 24 hours.
The settlement comes one day after word of the lawsuit was filed where she accused him of sexual assault.
I just wanted to go ahead and throw that out there.
I mean, B5 showed you the receipts, and you like, hey y'all, you can't have your publishing back. So,
Well, at least he's a man of his word. He said 24 hours.
Nah, he was trying to stand on business because he didn't think motherfuckers had nothing on me.
That was the point.
Somebody was like, hello? For real? Can you post date that check? Can I get it today?
And he paid them.
And that was so funny because it was like everybody was talking all that shit about Cassie. Like, well, if he was really doing all that and this and this and this, I'm like, look, that nigga dropped that bread expeditiously.
Now, although, like, now Cassie, her situation might be true. That might really be a thing. That's cool. Get your money, do whatever you want. I just feel like now we opening the door for motherfuckers to just start raising their hand.
But they do that with every time sexual abuse allegations occur. Every time somebody who has some bread gets accused of being out of pocket, people then come out the woodwork.
What I'm saying is, like, I feel like when everybody start raising their hand, now we're gonna go from like, okay, you really did that to now, all right, motherfuckers just out here saying shit, which is gonna make Diddy go from being the bad guy to, damn man, he can't, everybody can't be telling the truth. So now we looking at him.
And I would hope that people wouldn't be that stupid because how long have motherfuckers been hearing about Trey Songz and all he do is settle shit and then go under the fucking rug? Trey Songz is doing that shit. You're not just gonna keep settling with every motherfucker that's coming at you if you know that they're not doing this shit.
We are talking about the same generation that victim blame. We're talking about the same generation that when R.
All
Kelly
generations fucking victim blame.
But I was getting right. We're talking about the same group of people that when R. Kelly first got accused back in the day, when there was an obvious tape out there, no, that's not him. To now, when we got clear crystal 8K proof, they still be like, man, I don't think, man, y'all just trying to take a man off his tower.
No, like I'm saying, bro, what he is being accused of is a real crime. Niggas who do that go to jail.
Exactly. But sometimes going for the pocket,
right,
is a way to get justice.
And I feel like going for the pocket is because you probably ain't nobody gonna put that in.
Exactly. He got too much
power. We gotta take his money.
Thank you for being smart enough to realize that.
What, that we're not gonna put Diddy in jail? Of course they're not gonna.
No, he got the man.
So so we gotta hit him in the pocket, which is cool because they're not gonna put him in jail. It's just when everybody start raising their hand, now motherfuckers start being like, all right, somebody's lying.
Okay,
but it's not the somebody lying part that gets everybody. It's those who want to be the savior of Diddy will use those liars as their point of reference. Therefore, the actual people who suffered never get justice.
And I think that's what's unfair. Now everybody raising their hands saying, now he did this to me. Now ain't nobody looking at the real niggas who he did it to.
Okay, but then look at it this way. How long was I being referred to as the voice of the voiceless? How long?
Since we start giving you that.
So, in knowing that, and also knowing what I have not yet spoken out on, and also knowing that there are other people in my position with this same individual, we all know that nobody is saying anything right now. But if I were to decide to, because it's me, how many people are going to feel comfortable saying, okay, now I can talk about this now because Mimi put this on the table.
We need more people like that. We know that. Because even when I do my little Thursday or Friday vent below post, I've seen people literally post that they have had a situation very similar to yours, and their thing is but I won't say nothing because nobody is going to believe him because he's popular.
Yep.
They're not going to believe that this popular person did. No, I'm not saying it's that person, but that the individual who made this post is in the same situation. So I'm not saying it's the same person she's talking about, but it's just the fact that this is a natural reaction now, because when it happens, we don't want to take the side of the victim.
Like Bill Cosby played America's dad. He wasn't even really fucking America's dad. He played America's dad on TV. So that's the image that people have of him in their minds for them to say he wouldn't have did that because this nigga played a fucking doctor on TV, even though that doctor was looking in pussy. That was his job.
Which I still laughed at when a male decides to become a gynecologist.
No,
you a freaky ass dude because all you want to, you somewhere in your early, medical degree career says, I want to look at pussy all day, every day.
Didn't Bill say he did that shit though?
He never denied it. It was the problem with Bill was it was the statute of limitations on majority of the people who accused him.
Yeah, it was like life was different back then.
And
it still don't excuse it, but
life was different back then. But you gave women drugs without their permission.
But then it's also was like,
regardless if they would have agreed to suck
Tom,
your dick anyway.
On top of like,
if I hand you an edible and I tell you this is an edible,
but it wasn't always.
But what I'm saying though, if this is the situation, if I say, hey, these are drugs, would you like some? And you say, sure. I've already, and then what kind of drugs? I disclose what kind of drugs these are. Don't come back.
But that wasn't everybody.
That be the crazy part.
No. But here's the thing.
Do shit willingly and come
but here's the thing.
Hey, I didn't like it.
But here's the thing, Juan. That wasn't the case for all of them. Some of them was like, here's a cookie. You want a cookie? Yeah, I'll take a cookie. And then after he's like, ooh, I don't feel good. Oh yeah, that was an edible. That's what Bill was doing with a lot of them.
Because that excuse me. That still happens now. Where motherfuckers do that because they think it's funny too.
Yeah. You gave them a cookie because you think it's a cookie, but you didn't tell them it was an LSD lace cookie.
That's not funny.
And that's the thing with Bill. Yes, some of them gladly took the cookie knowing it was an edible.
The motherfucker wait till you eat the whole thing laughing and shit. You
right.
But
there was also a lot of them
edible, right?
Bitch,
you know I didn't know it was an edible. And then you watch me sit here and eat a whole fucking square of a brownie and shit, knowing that it was a fucking edible, and now I'm fucking seeing shit jumping off the look. I see this motherfucker, I see Bree and shit smiling and winking.
But Juan, you did exactly what, and it's not your fault, but you did what a lot of people been doing. It was like, oh, so these three people admitted they knew it was an edible, so they immediately lumped all 30 of the accusations as you knew what you were getting into. When 20 of them never knew what bro gave them. He just made them drinks and they drank them.
And then it's like, even if you do say, hey, Mimi, here, you want one of these? I'm like, the fuck is that? Oh, shit, it's mushroom infused, whatever. All right. Shit, I try one. But then I agreed to try one of these candies. I didn't agree for you to put your dick in my ass when I passed out from taking that candy from you. Exactly.
And that's where he got
exactly.
That's what he got found guilty for.
Exactly.
It wasn't the drinks, it wasn't the cookies, it wasn't the candy. It was the fact that while you were over here winking at Bree, you got dick in your ass.
Extra activities is what gets you in trouble.
Yeah, like bro, I agreed to take a piece of your candy, not to give you
not the pregame, it's
my cookie, nigga. Like that's
the post-game
wrap up.
It's the post-game that gets you in trouble.
Yeah, like there was nothing in the contract that said that if I take this from you and I go in here and fucking go to sleep, I'm gonna wake up with my asshole sore.
So, but let's take this off of Diddy and off of Bill. When is it now a safe space for niggas who like enjoy shit like that?
What do you mean?
When you have that conversation with them, like
you attend the freak off sometimes. But it's a safe space. Everybody knows why we're here. This is what we're doing. Yeah. But like, what happens when the person who knew why they were there and was a willing participant, like a month and a half later, be like, you know what, that party I went to didn't feel good. Let me speak out about this. And now everybody who was like, And now it's weird because it's like we didn't force you to do anything. You could have left at any time that you wanted to. Nobody handcuffed you.
Okay.
Nobody made you take drugs. Everything you did this night, you were a willing participant.
I don't know if y'all remember me telling y'all about
the dude who couldn't get none. Yet he kept.
No, not at the parties. I'm talking about me. I don't know if y'all remember, but I told y'all about my own situation where I feel like I was basically like ambushed into like with that OnlyFans scene. That's not what I was there for. Like, it wasn't comfortable for me to be in that situation. But knowing like how niggas are and niggas weird, and it's like, okay, I'm willing to record with this person. Like, this is who I'm fucking here for. I record with this person all the time. Like, that's, you know, but then you got this one person who has tried to record with me and I told him no. And now because you didn't clear anything with us, and now he's here, he's automatically thinking that he's a part of the lineup of what's supposed to happen here today. So then when I'm like, no, not him, then it's bitch was wrong with me. Like, now it's a whole thing. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with you if you touch me, my guy.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't think a lot of guys really realize like situations don't have to be threatening to be intimidating for us as women. Like, it can still be an intimidating environment without being a threatening environment, because a lot of times in the back of our mind we are processing the threat. That makes sense to you? Yeah. So I can't tell you how many stories women can tell you about how times where they were in situations where they were very uncomfortable, and you thinking of it like, well, shit, you could, you know, you can just get up, leave, and just do this, do that. But you instantly assessing the situation on how this motherfucker is acting now.
If you made the move that he
you
didn't
know,
like, yeah,
because you like, he not wilding, but it's still like it's kind of iffy. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are situations where people feel like a husband can't rape a fucking wife. Like, she don't want to have sex with this man because she just, whether it's, you know, she going through a mental shit or she don't want to have sex with him, but feeling in a situation where she's feeling like, well, I'm obligated because, you know, he want to, or, you know, or if I don't do it, then he go, you know, assume that I don't want to have sex because I'm having sex with somebody else, or, you know, all of this little kind of shit. That's how I got in my situation, because this, instead of being able to say like, damn, you know what, I'm not feeling it, I'm not whatever. You already like feeling like you tell me that you don't want sex with me, that's going to be a red flag.
Right.
So instead of being honest about not wanting to have sex or can't have sex, you're going to have sex anyway. Now I'm in a situation because you weren't honest about what was going on, because you like, damn, if I don't have sex with her, it's going to make her feel away. So I got to have sex with her to not create an argument and make her think nothing's going on. I wish you would have just been like, nah, man. Bro, if you had to do anything like, nah, man, your pussy stank today, I'm good. Like, whatever you had to do to get me out that jam, nigga, something.
Man. So in so many words, Juan, to answer your question about this situation, the minute you take away a person's ability to say no to a situation, that is when it's a terrible situation. So you could come to a sex party and you can still say no if you don't want to be involved in something. You could turn a guy away, you could turn a girl away, you could turn a toy away. But the minute you feel like that I can't say no and my life is going to be in danger, that's when it's not a safe place anymore.
Yeah, see,
I thought it was gonna burp.
Life is wild.
Even though we all came here to fuck, I still should have the right to say I don't want to fuck you.
Like, that's wild though. Like, just the whole concept of that shit.
But
no, I'm just saying
this community is very, very big on consent. So it's like people are talking to you, asking like, you know, is it okay if
they should?
You know, is it okay if I, you know, yada, like, you know.
No, but see, it's like even how you just described it, like how you already processing the fear and shit, and it's like, imagine you being a normal nigga, but this is how she feel. I don't know, that's how you feel. I'm just here because I think shit is cool.
But that's where conversation.
But what I'm saying, Tone, is I'm big on consent.
I know you are.
That's the sexiest shit in the world to me. I need you to say yes.
These people is fucking on the fence.
What?
Yeah, I saw that big ass tall. Yeah, I saw that shit on Facebook.
I'm finna say this and send it to him.
But why?
That's the type of you steel cage match.
But why? Hey, there is.
When
a
you
section-
say come off the top, that's what I want.
I like to thank everybody for tuning into this episode of Socially Awkward.
It's we about to hit the 3-hour mark.
I don't know if
anyway.
we gonna
Fine,
be here.
we're
next
leaving.
week.
Like we about to hit
Just make sure y'all here next week because we were talking about how much of a horrible person that Aaron Hall is. Like,
I miss you.
It's a whole series of.
I'm thinking about you, baby.
We could definitely go down the rap rabbit hole of rape.
The rap rabbit hole of rape is crazy.
We started talking on the Death Fresh show.
And it exists too.
Right, it do.
And people just say, yep, didn't see that.
yeah, absolutely.
See, this man, make me.
The world we
Kayla,
live
like
in.
I like this earlier time. See, and I didn't
Don't get
know.
used to it.
Right.
Because Juan don't get off at 4:00 every day.
No.
Right, and that's what I was saying. Like, I didn't even know if we was gonna be able to do 6 a day. I'm like, cause sometimes he don't get off until 6.
Right.
So
Normally, I have a show that is at 6, but with it be in December, everybody and their mama take off recording, which hurts my bills. But yeah, we got lucky today. Mimi hadn't recorded in almost a month. Juan got off at 4, and I had no show. So yeah.
Don't get used to this. No, it won't be early next week. I just said don't get used to it. Niggas just jump right out the window.
And
Y'all gonna be early next week? Don't get used to it.
And to be honest
man.
with you, keep it a buck. Sometimes me and Juan used to just record at 6 instead.
You're right.
But we done got comfortable on Thursday.
yeah, but
We recorded 2 weeks in a row.
I appreciate y'all being a much needed therapy session for me today because I have been dealing with a lot, and I didn't have therapy at all last week because of Jelly Bean medical appointments and shit. I had to reschedule mine, so it's getting bumped up until next week. She said, "Chill, fam. A simple no was good."
I said no, and you continue to type.
Why y'all got
Shout out to Kayla for actually being a good friend today.
She been a good friend.
No, I'm talking about because we went for soup dumplings today. Because last time that bitch betrayed me and she went without me.
Damn.
But she has since redeemed herself.
Make sure you check out Conversation with Coco, now exclusive on the TDR network. Shout out to KFD.
He still working.
As he works on his dissertation. So you might see less of Tommy on Hostly Awkward for a while.
Hope you got your hugging boots on if we go on Saturday. Motherfuckers ain't seeing you.
And they know I've been dealing with shit.
Oh yeah, they gonna hug the
And they know
fuck
you've
out
been
of
dealing
you.
with. Oh my God!
Everybody gonna hug the fuck. Most of them,
Give me a hug.
Girl, you gonna make me not go.
no, you are, no,
you
going because
You
what did
going.
you tell us?
'Cause we tried to back out,
And
and
you
you was
like,
like, "No, nigga, if I get my makeup done,
appointment, I'm getting my makeup. I'm
going.
going.
so we going."
We going.
Then I already found out that we could just cop tickets at the door. We going.
I didn't want to go because I didn't get paid till Friday. We going.
Yeah, we going now because you.
So how the fuck would you put that in my head? I was doing just fine, and then you just was like, "Ooh, social anxiety, social anxiety, social anxiety." Damn, I wasn't even thinking about that shit. Now I'm fucking.
Well, now when me and Tone duck out early,
That's all right. I'm
Now,
just.
yeah,
your,
when we
your
duck out
bitch ass to
earlier,
leave too,
we
and not make Facebook stats talk about my family left. Now
Right.
you know
Meet
how
us
we
at-
are around people.
Meet us at the Buick.
Nope, I'm good because I'm not wearing pink hair. I'm gonna wear a black wig this time. Ain't nobody gonna
So they just not gonna see you standing next to the big 6 foot tall fat nigga in a red sweater.
And
know.
me-
I'm
and-
gonna stand behind him.
They not gonna see Juan.
because I'm definitely wearing a light up sweater. So I'm
Like,
gonna
I'm his
stand-
cousin from Texas.
And if you see Juan, Mimi ain't too far behind.
horrible human beings.
That's all right. I'm gonna take a double dose of my
Double
sertraline
dose
and
of
shit.
dick.
So
Yeah, it's my birthday weekend anyway.
that's what I'll do. I'm gonna take a double dose.
I'm finna be 53 in this motherfucker.
Oh,
First of all,
Kayla said
fuck
she
you.
needs to leave early anyway because Kayla, her Christmas. You gotta, you know what? I just know that.
You unwrapping dick that night, fam?
Oh my! You know what? Go ahead and unwrap some dick. That's all.
Do your thing.
Do your thing.
Look, I ain't mad at you,
Get them
cuz.
itty bitty cheeks clap.
Oh my!
I'm trying to make sure that I got some shit lined up for that weekend.
You already do. You fluffed out his tree already.
No, what I'm saying is
you want to fluff out his?
No, what I'm saying is
I
do. That's his free weekend. So I took because I had to use up PTO before the end of the year. So I took off that Monday. So whatever we do Sunday, I don't have to work like going to work on
2
Monday.
hours of PTO. So
I got a full almost 40 hours of it because
let me roll it.
shout out to the gig because we get I won't have any floating holidays next year because of how Christmas and all that shit fall. But I have floating holidays this year. I had 2 floating holidays. Plus I had on my personal time. Then we got sick time and vacation time. So between all of the other shit, I didn't have to use any of my vacation hours, and I'll be rolling over almost a full 2 weeks of vacation from
I'm only using an hour. I'm only using 1 week of my.
Well,
vacation.
it is 2 weeks because I'm only part
Vegas.
time. So yeah, that time 4 hours a day. So it's 10 days. So plus my regular 52 hours. So
52 come out.
And we know I don't take vacations like that because I don't fucking go nowhere. So yay. Absolutely good birthday trip. So
I'm going to Vegas.
Thank you guys for tuning in. I definitely appreciate it. Juan, get your fucking passport. Tone will actually have the episode named and uploaded on time on Tuesday. I will make sure of it. And y'all make sure y'all
tomorrow.
put some prayers in the air for my baby Jelly Bean. She got a couple medical procedures this week, so just, prayers and healing for my baby. And until next time, we got a hope.